Hello! Welcome in, everybody. I hope y'all had a good weekend. For some of y'all, it still might be the weekend. For those who are having Labor Day today, so happy Labor Day to everyone, too. Hey, Yuki! Welcome, welcome. Let me see who all is here. Leaflet! Hello! Welcome in. And Fire Neko, too. Chibi, Hamyo, and Hamhata Bugs. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, we got Kate in today as well. Hope you've been having a good day, Kate. Let's see, we're playing some Rogue Labyrinth today. Thanks for getting her shout out to me. Stream today was wild. The devs of Rogue Labyrinth even showed up. Whoa, that's so awesome. What kinds of things were they saying, Kate? Were they telling you any like behind the scenes stuff of the game or anything like that? 2 of the 3 stubs. I mean, that's still crazy. That's so cool. Hold on one second. Okay, I couldn't hear the game for a minute and I was like, wait, is the audio working? I think it is. My computer, just the volume was down, so we're good. Let's see. Arya, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. That reminds me to remind all of you guys that we've got a magic event that we're doing tomorrow in the Discord. If anybody wants to join, we're going to be playing some Commander on Spell Table, just using the VCs in the Discord to chat with each other. I think for sure it's going to be me and Arya, and I believe that 13 and Fran are maybes as far as I know, so there could still be some open slots if anybody wanted to join. Thanks for giving Arya a shout out too. We got Linsetti in today. Welcome, friend. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't get any reading done this weekend now that I think about it. Fran and I had friends over from Thursday through yesterday. So today was kind of like our first day on our own. And we actually did a lot of planning for a Japan trip next year, which was fun. It started out very fun, and then little by little it started to get more stressful. So we did take a break from that. Planning trips is always a combination of both things, I would say, because like, on the one hand, obviously, it's like super exciting to have a trip like that coming up, but on the other hand, then you realize how many little things there actually are to plan, and then you're like, wait, how do we make a decision? Because, like, I don't know, unless you have some very limiting factors, there's just so many ways that your trip could go, like with places that you visit and how long you stay in each area, like, just so many different things. And so, yeah, it started off, like, good, because we went from, like, we were starting with kind of broad things, and then once we got to the point where we were starting to have to fill in some of the details, we were like, oh, let's take a break. So, but yeah, meant kind of a busy weekend for me. Hopefully I get some more reading done this week. How are we all today? I'm doing good, a little sleepy. Ended up staying up late like every night that the friends were here. And then I'm really bad at sleeping in since I start work at 7 a.m. and so I just have to wake up early every day. So even though I went to bed at like 1:30 or whatever, I would still wake up at 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like, why am I like this? So hopefully I can go to bed earlier and catch up on some sleep tonight. But I hope everybody is doing well. Arya, you missed everyone too. You had a very musical week/weekend. Ooh, that sounds fun. Anything that you'd like to share? Did you go to some concerts and stuff like that? Ely, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. That all of your knitting projects are going good too. Thank you for giving Lancetti a shout out. One for Ely as well. One for Chibi. Amazing. Let's see. Kate, bit of a mixed bag today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, but also, you know, I guess it's not the worst that it could be if we're looking for a silver lining, and hopefully we can cheer you up a bit today for whatever is not going the best. Zane, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? It's good to see you. Chibi's been chibi napped by Yuki again, oh boy. This week should hopefully be a little bit more relaxed. Yeah, like travel-wise and activities and stuff, Arya, that'll be good. Definitely good to have some downtime after things have been so busy, so I'm glad to hear that for you. Let's see. Zane's doing good, glad to hear it. Chibi, oh no, Chibi's hurt her foot when you missed some steps going down your stairs on Wednesday. Oh gosh, that was like days ago. It's still bothering you, huh? It wasn't broken, so you put off going to the hospital. Oh no, due to your mom working a lot that day and having a shift in the morning. Oh my gosh. Ah, that's like, yeah, you've got like so many different things that you're trying to juggle and you're like, I'll be fine. I understand the mindset. I do hope that you made it to a doctor. Let's keep reading. Thankfully that didn't make things worse, just a minor sprain. Okay, so it sounds like you did get seen by someone and you didn't hit your head, which, yeah, that's huge. You feel bad for having to miss work. Absolutely not, Chibi. Your health comes first. You should not be in pain at work. So I'm glad that it sounds like you're taking some time off if you're guilty for not being there. So I'm glad that you have that time for yourself and I hope your foot feels better. Let's see, all the well wishes to Chibi, thank you guys. Keep him busy with Sonic and Bug Fables, yay! Kate was playing Sonic Racing recently, right? Unless there's more than one and then maybe she was playing some other version of it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it was Sonic Racing that I saw her playing somewhat recently. Bugs couldn't watch the first Link to the Past streams. What's the status? Eastern and Desert Palace is beaten, yes. We've gotten 2 out of the 3 pendant thingies, and the last one that we haven't grabbed yet is the one up in the mountains. So that's the plan for today. We also, because the one in the desert doesn't take that long, even though it kind of took me a long time, we did have some extra time that stream. So we spent a little bit of time getting like some heart pieces, some heart pieces and whatnot. I think we have like 3 bottles now as well. We kind of did like a lot of extras, so we're in a pretty good position. Oh yeah, I think I found an ice rod. We found some random item in a cave and I was like, what the heck? This is just here? So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Cannot wait for TOH. What game could that be? I don't know. I can't think what TOH would be right now, Arya. What is it? Neko, you went camping this weekend? Oh, fun! How was it? Was that the camping trip that you had planned with your family? Hello, Ely! How you doing? Let's see, Arya, should be fun. TOH. Is that maybe a temple in this game? Temple of Healing, Temple of Horror, I don't know. Probably something in this game. Bugs, you're so bad with remembering Link to the Past story progression. Only played vanilla once, otherwise you've only played Link to the Past Randomizer and Link to the Past plus Super Metroid Randomizer. Oh my god. Well, I guess you've missed the first little bit, but from here on out we can refresh your memory of what vanilla Link to the Past is like. I think Lancetti was saying something similar. Right, was it you, Lancetti? Somebody was like, oh yeah, I remember you get this item, but I have no idea where, because usually I watch people who stream randomizers. Which I think that's like kind of hilarious that people are seem to be more familiar with the randomizer than the base game, but at the same time, like, I get wanting to up the replayability of it. Neko, you got bitten by mosquitoes? Oh no. Was it really bad? And said you grabbed garlic bread chips? Ooh, so the holiday is great. That sounds awesome. Yuki, next week is an anime movie, very likely, yes. So Yuki's referring to our anime night that we have in the Discord every Monday evening. So we've got Magic tomorrow, but anime tonight, and we are finishing up a show tonight that we've been watching for the last couple weeks. And then usually once we finish up a show, the next anime night is some kind of anime movie that we watch kind of like as a palate cleanser before starting a new show the following week. So yeah, that should probably be what's happening. Kate, they were telling you all the behind the scenes things. Oh, these are the devs of the game you were playing. Some of the design choice reasons that the frogs in the game do not get dental insurance, the standard stuff. Oh my god, they sound like so much fun. That's so awesome that they stopped by to see you playing their game. Oh. Win-ish. Context the Magic tomorrow. It is gonna be pretty late for you, I think, Leaflet. So because I don't have stream tomorrow, I think the idea is that we would start around the time that stream normally would. So if you just want to like hang out, if you're like up to playing, totally cool. And you could like maybe play a shorter game with us before having to dip out if you were like trying to go to bed, or you could always just like, you know, hang out in the VC and watch. That totally works too. We've definitely had people stop by in the past who have done that, so up to you. But yeah, basically around now, like maybe 10 minutes earlier than now or so. Or 20 minutes earlier than now, excuse me. Lancetti, it's hard to read when friends are around, yup. Because I think that Fran and I did do a pretty good job of like entertaining as far as like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday is when they left. But but I feel like there's a bit of a miscommunication as to what time they were leaving. And so then, like, not even just between them and us, it was like the two friends, well, like they're a couple, but like they're our two friends. Like, I think they weren't clear with each other what time they were leaving. So Fran and I were like, do we have time to do an activity, or are you guys heading out? And it was like, I don't know. So we kind of just like hung around our house for a bit that morning, and I'm like, I hope they had a good time, because we didn't have anything like super exciting going on. Like, we didn't even break out a board game or play a game of Magic before they left or anything. So yeah, I kind of got the sense that maybe they were a little bit bored at that last bit, but nobody actually said that. So hopefully it was okay. I mean, maybe they were just trying to chill before they had a bit of a drive home, so I don't know. But otherwise, we did have a very good weekend with them, so it was all good. Let's see, game overs. Not the game overs. You're free. Oh, and you're trying a new deck. Is it one that you've posted before, Aria, or is it like totally new? We haven't seen it at all. And yes, Bugs, I'm doing pretty dang bad as far as game overs go. I think the first stream I racked up 3, and I was like, oh wow, I'm doing so bad, whatever. And then the second one, it must have been 7 if I remember correctly, that the first one was 3, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm dying so much. We do have a few more hearts though, so maybe we'll start to get a bit better. When next year for Japan, the plan is to go basically for the whole month of April next year, which is very exciting. So last year we did, I think it was like almost the whole month of October and bled into a little bit of November, so it was around a month. And so this time we're doing in the spring. To be, you know how you feel? You're behind on reading three books, or was that supposed to be a 2 and you're like, I'm behind on reading 2? I don't know. Either way. But yeah, and also I think it was Lancetti as well that had posted about that Over the Garden Wall graphic novel, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read that so bad. And so then I checked to see if my library had it, and they didn't, at least not on the Libby app. And then we ended up at a bookstore this weekend with our friends, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna search for this, and they did not have it either. And I was like, dang it. Now I really want to read the Over the Garden Wall graphic novel. Bugs, A Link to the Past is tough. Okay, that does make me feel a little bit better. I mean, it is pretty brutal starting out with 3 hearts, so. And I feel like they're a little bit stingy on finding hearts. And also in previous, or not previous Zelda games, but previous ones that I've played that came out after this one, like they made it so that if you left a room and went back into a room, the hearts that were in pots and stuff would respawn, but not in this game. Like, you have to leave the whole temple, I think, and come back in before they'll respawn. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So you can still kind of farm hearts because enemies do respawn and they sometimes drop them, but obviously then you're putting yourself in danger to try and get the hearts, and it is tough. Speaking of trips, they changed the time of your flight on October 29th. Hopefully still convenient for you, but I'm glad that the flight is still on. No cancellations, just flight change times. That's good. You like the planning. It's when things don't go to plan, when there's issues. I feel like I usually do like planning, but I think for such a long trip, it is a little bit intimidating. And then also because of the time of year that we're going to be there is cherry blossom season, it's going to be like very busy everywhere. So I'm like, we just only started looking at hotels like the last bit of our planning session today, and it seems like there is stuff still available, but I was just like really worried that everything was already going to be booked out, because April is a really big tourist season in Japan, not just for like international folks coming in, but also within Japan itself. So yeah, and my friend did warn us. He was like, yeah, pretty much everywhere is going to be packed in April in Japan, like packed with tourists. And I was like, okay. So we're going to try and go to some places that are hopefully like a little more off the beaten path. So that was like part of our goals of like looking stuff up today, but I don't know. We basically have some ideas of general areas that we want to visit, but we don't have anything nailed down yet of like, oh, we'll be in this place for this many days and then we'll go here next and whatever. We just sort of were like, okay, we've pinpointed maybe 4 areas that we want to visit in some order throughout the trip, and we don't know exactly where we're going in those areas yet. So that's like as far as we've gotten. But yeah, I don't know, like obviously it is also stressful when things don't go to plan, but when there's just like so many details to look after, I think if we had more like factors that sort of bound us in a certain direction, it would be easier. But it just feels like we have so many options and choices that I'm like, oh god, how could we ever narrow this down? And I think that's where a lot of the stress is coming from. Let's see. Lancetti, you secured your ticket to hear some Tchaikovsky live in November. Whoa, that's gonna be so awesome. Ugh, I love going to those kinds of concerts. I haven't necessarily been to one like that's classical music, but I have been to like orchestral concerts before. It's amazing. Arya, you went to 2 concerts this weekend. Tim McGraw at the Field of Dreams and Strong Boy / Men I Trust, which was more relaxing. Okay, I don't think I'm familiar really with any of these artists, unfortunately, but it sounds like you had an awesome time. I was gonna say I hope you had an awesome time, but I already feel that you definitely did. It sounds like your weekend went really well. Yuki, you have to leave for the airport an hour earlier. Okay, that can be annoying, a bit of a bummer, but it's not too bad, so hopefully it doesn't really get changed more. Ely, you finished a sweater yesterday and on to the next. Heck yeah. You may end up with too many. I think that's not possible. For someone such as yourself who loves fall and sweater season so much, I don't think you can have too many sweaters. Oh, speaking of knitting and sweaters and stuff, so you guys know that I'm trying to knit a sweater vest and that I'm kind of going to be coming up with like some of the pattern on my own. One of the friends that came to visit this weekend, she is huge into knitting. She had brought a knitting project with her. She's making a little cardigan, which is very cute. But I was talking to her about this knitting project that I want to do as well. And she has like a text group of knitting ladies, I guess. I'm picturing like little old ladies. It could have been folks our age, I don't know. But she's like, let me text my group of knitting ladies and see if they have any tips for you. So I think pretty much the stuff that Ely already told me was the same advice that they gave, but I was like, yeah, sure, maybe they have other ideas. So it sounds like Ely already has put me on the right track, so I'm going to continue with that. But basically, like finding some kind of base pattern and then adding my specific details to it seems to be the way to go. And then obviously like making swatches of the certain like cabling or other patterns or whatnot to make sure it's going to turn out to be approximately the right size. But I don't know, it's kind of intimidating to fully go off of or not being able to fully go off of a pattern. It's, you know, some of it's just gonna be made up from my own brain, and I'm like, oh my god, can I do this? But I think it will work out in the end, and hopefully it'll be really cool. Arya, it was apparently the first ever concert at the Field of Dreams. Is this, when I hear that, I think of like a movie. Isn't there a movie called Field of Dreams? That's like a baseball movie? So is this a baseball like stadium that you went to? Or I'm so sorry. I'm not like up to date with any of this. Your foot is hurting much less today. That's good to hear, Chibi. I'm glad for that. Your health comes first. US, I pretend I didn't hear that. Yeah, honestly, very true. Chibi is in Canada though, so I hope that like it wouldn't be as bad at least. You enjoying Sonic Racing, Kate? Kate says there is more than one, but you were playing the most recent one. Okay, the Sonic Racing Crossworld Beta. And actually something funny happened in that. What was that? Chibi, you saw a played called Ultimate Megatron Gamer. A player called Ultimate Megatron Gamer. Maybe it was Kate in an alternate account. Okay, it's very fun and very chaotic, but it never feels unfair like Mario Kart can. Yeah, Mario Kart, because of the chaoticness of the items, like definitely you could go from very far behind to, you know, potentially first place, even if the first place person is way more skilled than you, which I think, like, even though it does feel unfair to the unskilled person, to the player that's like doing really badly and then maybe getting into first place from like the crazy items or whatever, it does make it more fun because presumably that person is last or like doing poorly because they're not that good at it, but then that means Mario Kart offers you the experience of like, oh, you don't have to be that good and you can still do well. So it does make it like new player friendly, but if you're like more competitive into Mario Kart, then obviously very frustrating. Blade can speak to this, but when you played with him, you were in first, then 12th, and then finished 4th. Yep, sounds pretty typical. Zane got to go. Sorry, couldn't stay long. No, it's okay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, Zane, and thank you so much for stopping in. It was really good to see you. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. Oh, Yuki, you have to leave at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Are you one of those people that if you have such an early flight like that, that you would just try and stay up through the night anyway? Or are you gonna go to bed at like 7 p.m. or something like that? Because I am the kind of person that would try and go to bed at 7 p.m., probably fail at it, still fall asleep around my normal time, and then just like wake up super early. When you hear TOH, you think of the Owl House. Oh, true. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Kate, you're still hoping for a weird Transformer crossover in Crossworlds. Transformers Racers, along with Sonic. Oh, we started some new classes today. True. Yeah, because you were on your little break. Okay. I hope that all goes well. So does that mean you got to meet all of your professors today? Or I guess if you have like staggered classes where it's like some are on Mondays and some are on Tuesdays, and maybe you haven't met everybody yet, but I hope so far it's gone well. TOH is the Tower of Hera. All right, so that must be somewhere in this game that we get to later on. If Arya's like, oh, this will be fun, sounds like it will be very challenging. You got hit back to back. One race by people... Wait. You got hit back to back. One race by other people's races and it felt unfair to you. Okay, so in one race you got hit back to back by other people's, like, cars they were racing by, or like whatever they race on, doesn't have to be cars. I think that's what Chibi means. Lan said you've never played vanilla. Never? Of Link to the Past? You've only watched someone play tens of randos. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess, I mean, after being exposed to the randomizer all this time, if you wanted to play the original, I suppose you would have by now, but this'll give you some kind of experience with it. Bug says, oh yeah, the ice rod. You refrain from telling your opinion on it. Okay. Alright, you can feel free to share it later, I suppose. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Something interesting about the ice rod. Okay. Chibi, personally don't understand the hype with the dollar store tuxedo mask knockoff crossover. Is this something to do with the racing game that Kate was talking about? I'm trying to think, like, tuxedo mask knockoff crossover. I'm not sure. You're much more accustomed to randomizer now too. See, basically everybody. I think Blade seems to know this game really, really well, but otherwise, like, folks are like, a little bit fuzzy. Leaflet, can't do potentially 3 hours starting at stream time for Magic, but thanks for the offer still. Of course, Leaflet, yeah. We'll have to do another Magic night, or like, not night, but like Magic time at another point that's like better timed for you. No board game. I know. How can someone go through an entire morning without playing a board game? Totally crazy. The cacti death was your favorite so far. Shit. Yeah. Dude, somebody, I think Chibi posted a clip of that. So if you missed that one, Bugs, that should be in the clips and highlights channel in the Discord. But I was about to die. I did get out of the situation where I was about to die, but I only had half a heart left. And then I noticed a heart container. I was like, oh my god, I gotta get the heart container, because I assumed it would make me heal. I think I later learned after collecting a different heart container that they don't make you heal. So it wouldn't have helped anyway, but the heart container was like just past a cactus, and I didn't walk out of the way of the cactus, walked straight into it, and I died. Oh, it was so bad. Arya, ooh, totally new deck that we're gonna get to discover tomorrow. That's exciting. You will likely recognize the commander. Okay, looking forward to it then. Lancetti, yes, the Garden Wall Circus one is cute. Is it cute and standalone? Okay. I was also curious, I think you said it slotted into the show very well. Does this mean that it takes place somewhere? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. It takes place somewhere within the length of the show, so it's like still a story that's like happening during that time, and they just found a way to kind of like insert it and still have it make sense? Or is it supposed to be after the show is over and then it's like a continuation or something? The bookstore didn't have the option to order it? You know what? I didn't ask, I guess. I just checked in their... Well, first I checked in the shelves, and then we didn't find it, and then we checked in their system, and I didn't see it there either. But yeah, I didn't think about asking to order it. I don't know. I want to see... I really have only checked if my library has it on Libby. I haven't checked to see like in their system if they have a physical copy of it, so I at least want to do that first, and then I'll think about it. But if I could like buy a used copy, I feel like that would be ideal. You should be free at the start of Golden Week in Japan if it works out. It'd be fun to meet up. Whoa! You think it starts 4/28 this year? I think that we're leaving on the 29th is our flight home, if I remember correctly. So let's see, you'd be free at the start. If you were there on the 28th, we would be crossing over for 1 day. Because yeah, our flights are actually we leave not the full last week of March, but like part of the last week of March, I think. And then are there through most of April, except for these last few days. Oh my goodness. You could also try hostels. Yes, that was something that we started looking into today. And we even found out that there's some hostels that like don't even have shared bathrooms. Like you can get private bathroom hostels that are still like really decent price. So I am considering looking into that because I think that would be really cool. Or like not necessarily really cool, but a good option. You can do it. You made the cape without a pattern. True, but I had you there at the time, Ely, so this is a little different, but I'm gonna do my best. It is a movie set with one. Oh, this is back to the Field of Dream things? A movie set with one. So was the concert at a movie set? Is that what you're trying to say? You had to pay for your air cast, but that's it. Whoa, aircast sounds so cool. Makes it sound like it's invisible, but I'm sure it's just like something that's inflated. Oh, so you have to wear a little booty then, Chibi. Bedtime for Leaflet. Oh, thanks for hanging out tonight, friend. It was good to see you. I hope you get a good night's rest. Kate, the funny thing that happened. Okay, so you're always joking about how one day you're gonna go so fast that you end up in the Speed Force. That kind of happened with Crossworld. Okay, what is the Speed Force? Is this a thing that exists within the world of Sonic? And also, I need further explanation. Kind of happened. Okay, I think we're gonna get the rest of this story. Yuki, you are gonna stay up all night for the 4 a.m. flight? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to make it, but it really does work for some people. So maybe it's almost better that you have to leave an hour early because now you don't have to stay up as late. Actually, I don't know if you would still do that for a 5 a.m. flight. Like maybe 4 a.m. is the line for you. Lynn said you would try to go to bed at 7 p.m. and still not fall asleep until 2 a.m. anyway. Oh no. See, when I say I would try to go to bed at 7 p.m. and still fall asleep at my normal time, that means like 11 p.m. So definitely not as bad as this. That would be really hard. Oh my gosh. Ely, you're an online student, safe access to everything when the class opens. Yeah, but I guess like, don't you still have like lectures that you have to attend where you would get to see the professor talking, or do they post videos, or how does it work? Or maybe it's different for different classes. But that's kind of what I meant by like, meet the professors. Kate, you in a race? You got disconnected, so it replaced you with an AI, but you managed to join into the same lobby again later, so you literally were racing against an AI with your name. So you placed in both 5th as yourself and then 8th as the AI. What the heck? Okay, so what is the thing that you said? The Speed Force. What is it something where there's like a clone of yourself? I don't know. That is wild. Oh my gosh. When the Flash travels through time using the Speed Force, he can create another version of himself. Okay, there you go. Called a Time Remnant. So you met yours thanks to Crossworlds. Alright, that's pretty amazing. I like that. Chibi, other people's items. Is this like when you were saying the race felt unfair? Makes ice cream with the ice rod. Ooh, yes, sounds very useful. In Sonic, there's a Persona 5 crossover Joker. Oh, aka ripoff Joker and Tuxedo Mask. Gotcha. No, not the cactus fail. Thanks for the clip, Timmy. Garden Wall Circus 1 could take place randomly in Act 1 in the forest. In the Forest Lost. So it's not in the show at all. There's another standalone and an actual Volume 1 version. Not sure what that one is. You're gonna find out this week because of an interlibrary loan. Oh nice, so you're able to get your hands on it. That's awesome. You're away for most of April. Yeah, that is going to be the case next year, unfortunately. I will miss you guys, but I can't really say no to such a cool trip like this. Ely, you can help with the knitting project too. Just a Discord call away. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you already have helped a ton, so I know exactly where to start. Probably the first thing I'm gonna do is look up those, like, kind of detail, patterns that you gave for, like, the different cabling and, like, zigzaggy patterns, and just do some test swatches of that, so I have an idea of how big they're gonna be, or, like, how many stitches they would take and stuff. And then I would probably check out like a full sweater vest pattern and then just like substitute out some of their stitches for like what I need to have there instead, and fingers crossed it'll just go well. It's pretty comfy to walk in. That's good, Chibi. I haven't had like a foot cast before. I've had a knee brace that I had to have for a while. And I do remember it being kind of annoying because it kind of like slips down, and so then you just have to have it really tight, which is also not great. So I'm glad that your thing is comfy. Dark Flames, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing alright. Ely, oh no lectures. Pretty much everything is reading books and articles, watching the odd video, doing labs, etc., and then writing papers. Gotcha. So the professor's style really comes in the kind of like papers or other assignments or projects that they would give you. I see. You're gonna be so dead after you get on the plane. Yeah, hopefully you just sleep the whole plane ride then, if that's the case, Yuki. It was 5th as you... Oh, the AI got 9th. Woo! I don't remember what you said they got before. Was it 8th? I think it was 8th, so they did worse. Arya, they set up a big concert venue. Oh, next to the movie set. Tim McGraw, country artist dad, who recently passed, was apparently an MLB player for the Phillies and Mets. Oh, so was it kind of in like in his honor a little bit? Like, did Tim McGraw get to choose his venue, and he like specifically chose the baseball field or the set of the baseball field movie for his dad, kind of? But either way, like, I mean, that's pretty sweet. Leaf would make ice cream with his ice picks, maybe? I don't know. Kate, you took a screenshot because you were baffled misracing seeing your name. You're like, wait, that's me. Wish you'd been streaming, but you're gonna post a screenshot. Yeah, send it. No Aurora for a month. How will we survive? I know. Well, you guys have done it before. I think you'll be okay. Might be able to pull some strings. April 24th to 26th. All right. Yeah, we'll see. That would actually be kind of cool. You could always pick up the baton if you wanted. True. Wait, Chibi streaming? I would tune into that. Chibi streams for all of April next year. Is it gonna happen? Dark Flames, doing alright? I'm doing good. Yeah, having a long weekend for Labor Day, so I didn't have work today, which was nice. We had some friends over throughout the weekend. We did both play Magic, and we did play board games. We did some Commander with the Final Fantasy sets on... was it Friday, I think? And then we did Everdell, my favorite board game, on Saturday. So yeah, it was really fun. And then we went out with them, tried a bunch of different restaurants that we hadn't been to before. We went on some walks and stuff. It was a super nice time. Chibi, it's a pain to put back on. Just use the washroom. Mom doesn't like you walking around without it, but it's better than having a cast. Yeah, I mean, especially if you can take it on and off. It sounds very convenient. Like, imagine if you had a cast and then like whenever you want to take a shower, you have to bag it up and make sure it's not going to get wet and all that. But here you can just whoop, gone for a little bit while your foot's getting wet, and then you can put it back. Yuki, if you do sleep during the flight, it will only be an hour or two because the flight is short, or because it's just hard to sleep on flights. It was in memoriam. Oh, that is really sweet. I bet it was a super meaningful concert then, Arya. That's so awesome that you got to go. Ice powers. Making ice cream with ice powers? I would love to. You tune in too? Yeah, I think we would all love Chibi. Okay, did I finally do it? I made it to the bottom of chat. Oh my gosh. Very cool concert that ended on a bittersweet tone. Oh, really? Oh, wait. How so? Is everything okay with Tim McGraw as well? Leo, hello, hello. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Thank you for giving Leo a shout out. Wait, how could it say no game? Definitely have streamed before. That's weird. Wait, did I have something written down for... I think I wanted to start at the sanctuary. Let me check my notebook real quick. But thank you for giving Leo a shout out. Oh, because the flight is only about an hour or two. Okay, then yeah, it'll be really tough to sleep on the plane. Ooh, you're just gonna have to power through then, Yuki. That is tough. You went to an anime con this weekend with your sister and cousins. It was really fun. You got to meet so many voice actors. That's amazing. Ugh. What a good time. What was your favorite thing that you got to do, Leo? Okay, I'm just looking through my book to see if I can find. This is back in Super Mario RPG, I think. That is work notes that got put into my stream notebook. Here we go. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Nope. Okay, I don't have anything written down about wanting to start in the sanctuary, but I feel like I remember that for some reason. I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate. Sleeping on a plane is a little rough. You recommend getting a neck pillow. Yeah, same. Even with a neck pillow though, like it's definitely not as comfortable as laying down, but it does improve the situation, I suppose. Let's see, let me do this hydrate. You've picked infinite games, but no game. What? Why would it do this to you? This is silly. Okay, I'm gonna pick Sanctuary. We'll see. Hopefully, my memory is serving me correct here. All right, everybody's catching their little stars. Amazing. Let me pull up the map really quickly so you guys can see. Oop, that's not the map. I keep thinking minus is the map because I'm pretty sure that's what it is in Fantasy Star, or not Fantasy Star, Fantasy Life. But no, in this one it is literally just X. There we go. So yeah, we're going straight up. Oh yeah. So I know where the door is. I actually remember. Wait, how did I not write that down? I took a screenshot? Oh, I made a save state. That's what it was. I made a save state in case I didn't remember. But then what if I didn't even remember that I had a save state? Because I didn't remember that I had a save state until just now. But it's okay. I know where I'm going. You can play some Pokemon instead of sleeping on the flight. Yeah, fair enough. Like, sometimes it is just better to kind of push through rather than trying to take a nap because you might wake up more sleepy than when you started, you know? Okay, let me make sure. Am I turning here? Yes, I am turning here. Okay, keep going. Leo, you mostly walked around, took pictures of cosplayers and some of the voice actors that you met. Told your sister... Oh, some of the voice actors that you met told your sister happy birthday! Oh, that's so sweet! Did they do it in their voices, I'm assuming? Because that would be really fun. Because how often do you get a character being able to say happy birthday to you? Okay, this is the door that we're going to, I'm really sure. So, let's just not get hit by any of these crows here. What are you doing? Screenshot posted to the server. Thank you, Kate. I'll take a look at that later. Aria, the encore was amazing. The last song you played was Live Like You Were Dying. It was a beautiful song, even though you're not a huge fan of country songs most of the time. You think it was one of the coolest concerts that you've been to yet. Wow. They must have done a really good job with everything. And definitely, like, you know, when somebody's singing music that is pretty emotionally powerful as well, like that can hit you in a different way. That's awesome. Chibi, you like having your 3DS on the plane? On airplane mode, of course, yeah. And mom doesn't let you bring your Switch. Ugh, it is bigger, I suppose, along with your Punchy plush and Kirby blanket. Oh my gosh, that sounds like the coziest time. Oop. So we're just, I guess, gonna have to go through a maze here to get out. I'm assuming that Pegasus boots do not let me go over this type of gap. Should I try it? I'll probably lose life, but okay, yep, confirmed. Oh, and it puts me at the start of the maze. What the heck? Okay, did not lose life, but was not a great outcome. I wanted to make sure though. Yes, Tails' voice actor saying happy birthday in the voice. Oh my gosh, did you get a video of it? I'm sure you're gonna remember it no matter what, whether you had a video or not, but like, oh, that's gonna be such an awesome thing to look back on. Oh, so cool. Also don't know where most of the items are in this game. Well, we're gonna figure it out together, I suppose. Like I said, Blade seems to be the only one that has a really good memory of what's going on in this game. Okay, so that's where I came from. I can't jump. I don't have like Rock's Feather or anything like that. It seems like every direction is blocked by a hole. Question is which Pokemon game to play? Don't you have like basically all of them? So I guess you have nothing to narrow down your choice as far as like, oh, I don't own this game, therefore I couldn't play it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is the same hole, but from the other side. Oh, I just didn't turn here this whole time. Literally walked around everywhere twice except for this place. That's cool. Gonna lurk and do some self-care. We'll be back in a bit. Sounds good, Ely. Thank you so much for the lurk. Plushies of comfort, characters really help you with stressful moments. Yeah, flying can be super stressful. I feel like as a kid, I was super carefree when it came to flying, and it's probably because I was like with my parents the whole time. They were the ones having to worry about like getting to the flight on time, navigating the airport, and then like obviously as a kid you sort of just like trust the adults around you. So I didn't have any like nervousness when it came to the actual flying either. I thought that what's it called? Whenever it gets all bumpy and stuff. I just can't think of the word right now. But like I thought that was always really fun. I'm like, woo, this is great. Turbulence, that's the word. But now as an adult, I feel like the other thing too, I guess that probably plays a big role, is I did not watch the news as a kid, and now as an adult, and especially recently, there's been like so many plane accidents shown on the TV, like all this talk about like how downhill Boeing is going and blah blah blah, and like if you're late to the airport, you're the one financially responsible for that now. So there's definitely like a lot more stressors as an adult flying, and Fran's been saying the same thing too. He's like, yeah, I feel like I've been getting more and more stressed out about flying as I've gotten older, so definitely a little comfort plushie is the way to go. Blind Aurora. You lost life? I did. I thought I was at 5. I was at 6. I lost a whole heart. I guess I assumed that I would have only lost half a heart, Bugs. And so when I looked and I still saw like, oh, I have, you know, each heart is a full one individually. I was like, yeah, I didn't lose any life. That's silly. A whole heart. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some point later in this game where I get a game over just from falling off the edge and not being able to make jumps. Yuki, yeah, you basically have all the main games. I mean, I feel like I don't have much of a say in which one you play, since I have hardly played any of them, but I did play Moon and I really liked it. If you want to do that one.
I don't know who you are, but if you're going to go up the mountain, you will take me with you. Will you take me with you? I lost my lamp, so...
Sure, old man. You know where most of the items' spots are, but not which items are in the spots. Right, because they've been randomized. That makes sense. And so you also... This game starts with 3 hearts? Yes. You think all Zeldas do. That sounds right. Yeah, I think so.
Watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so please don't get too involved in such a mad quest.
Okay, he asked me to turn right, but that makes me want to see what's to the left. Okay, nothing. Not noticing any spots to bomb on the walls either. At least last stream, at the very beginning, I was kind of trying to be attentive of like, check to see, did he say there must be a heart in there? That's funny. I was trying to be attentive of the walls and I'm like, oh, I'm checking to see if there's anything I could bomb in here. And then that went away very quickly. And I think like almost literally right after that, I was in a place where I could have bombed the wall, and we only went back like much later in the stream when Blade told me to go there. And I was like, oh, check the wall. And I was like, God darn it, I was here earlier. Didn't see it. So I'm gonna try, but I have a feeling like the diligence is only gonna last so long before I forget. Zelda 2 doesn't even have hearts. Okay, Zelda 2 is like the black sheep though.
Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is your age. The king took her to the castle and she never returned. Kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he is trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men.
Okay, but I just want to see everything, old man. Okay, there's nothing. Turn right here. I guess I should just listen to the old man. Lost a half a heart. Oh wow, what do you know? He was right. Let's see, Yuki. You did Moon pretty recently. Alright, fair enough. What's the one that you've played the least recently then? Maybe you should go with that one. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Can't enter with something following you. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there for a second while I finish catching up with chat. Chibuki awkwardly gets on the knees. I beg you, please don't play yellow. Chibi votes for white or omega for Yuki. You had a health bar in Link too, okay. And Leo said, unfortunately no video, which is an oops on your part. Yeah, but you still got to experience it. I feel like, you know, that's definitely the thing that matters. It was still cool. You also met Cyborg from Teen Titans, Sonic from Sonic X, Denji, and Power from Chainsaw Man, Freddy Fazbear and Silver's OG voice actor, and they all told her happy birthday in their voices. You got pictures with most of them. It's pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're definitely gonna remember that forever. That is so cool. Blade is one letter off from what you want to say. Blade? She did say Blade. She got it corrected. Blade is a dear friend, and Blabe is no one to trifle with. I don't know. Okay, so I guess we're just running, which I'm already not doing a good job at. Ah! Uh-oh. We're gonna die, aren't we? Oh no. Oh no. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them. I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talked too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. If you wander into a magical transporter... Okay, like... I thought I was at 1.5 hearts. I'm only at 1. I must have run into an enemy one more time. But anyways, going back to what that guy said. It's just, how many people are coming across a magic transport? He gave you the magic mirror. This mirror is blue, clear, and beautiful. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. Oh, I want to go in there too for safety. I think I have 2 fairies still or something, so we should be okay. No game overs. Oh gosh, is this the way that I'm supposed to go maybe? Yuki, you're getting black from your friend, but that's gonna be after the flight. Okay, so you're thinking maybe not white because... Oh, fudge. How did I not die there? I must have gotten a heart from that first bat that I killed and didn't even... No! I'm literally swiping and it flies past my sword. Whatever. Silver's voice actor is such a great guy. Aw. Chibi and Blade be like 2 deers. Yeah. They're deer friends. I'm wondering if I should have explored more outside now that I'm kind of like putting myself in this cave, I guess. I wish I would have explored more, but also I don't want to necessarily backtrack. Outside is probably more death because I was doing so bad out there. I guess that's the main thing keeping me from going out that way. Talk to him. Talk to the old man. Okay, I'm going. 99% sure he heals you. Oh no. Well, then it's too late, isn't it? Ah, sorry, Let's I'm sorry. He does heal you. Frick. Now I've used up a fairy because I went into the next room. Shoot. Oh no. Oh no. The wizard has deceived the king and he is now trying to open the way to the dark world. To complete your quest, you will need the moon pearl, which is in the tower on top of the mountain. All I can do for you now is comfort your weariness. Come back anytime. Okay, now that I've come back all the way out here and I know he's gonna heal me, let me explore a little bit. Dang it! So I made it with like just the right amount of health that I needed because I would have gotten a full heal. All the Sonic voice actors had iced out necklaces with diamond versions of their characters. Whoa! That's pretty neat. Okay, so there's another door there. Where the heck was the door that was in his place gonna take me? And where are all these doors gonna take me? This cave leads to the path. Okay, back to Kakariko Village. Alright, so we don't want to go that way. There was another door over there I didn't poke my head into. You can now start up here as well. Oh, that's cool. I can start in his cave. That's super handy. Oh, I really wish I didn't use that fairy! Dig it! In addition to your house and the sanctuary. Got it! Awesome! Well, we'll come across more fairies. I think I have one more. Yeah, I've got one more, at least. But, ugh. We used to have all 3 of our bottles full! That was a much nicer time. I was much more at peace. Okay. I wish it was very clear if these caves went anywhere, but they certainly do make you look around. But I feel like there's nothing. Maybe there's something. Oh, we've got light in here. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if there is, oh my gosh, a spot to bomb somewhere back there. But it's just too hard to see in the dark. Man, maybe there's multiple paths up? I just feel like I'm definitely gonna miss something. Am I in the old guy's house? Oh my gosh! Okay, thank you. Comforted my weariness. All right, so I see. So his path leads me out over here. It's just a way to go without having to pass through all the falling rocks. Got it. Okay, and then over this way, what is there though? These dark, oh, one bomb. These darker stones, can I pick them up? Not yet, okay. And I think I need the hammer to kill these little Goomba dudes, if I remember correctly. Oh, I'm gonna have to go stop by the old guy and get healed, I think. Oop. Oh no. I'm gonna go now. Ah, he's in my way! Oh, I can't leave. Can I? Can I leave? I'm gonna die. I don't want to use my last fairy! Oh, I shouldn't have come out here! Oh no! Fudge! Okay, now that I can start there, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to a place, we're gonna refill all our fairies, then we're gonna quit out and come back in, and we'll be back here with all the fairies. I bet you this is gonna be a broken bridge. Yup! Oh! That you can jump down into. Of course they would let me do that. To be fair, Death Mountain and DDM is mega confusing. I love how Bugs is validating me right now. Thank you. It is hard. I'm struggling. But I think I do want to leave the mountain. I want to go get fairies. So actually, I guess what I can just do is... You're fine. You are safe, Lady KB. Hello. I don't feel safe without fairies. I want to get more. Lost Rora. I am a little lost. Look at that. Start from Mountain Cave. So I think... Let's start from Pink's house. I think I remember where a fairy cave is. And this is why you get 3 hearts here. At the beginning of the game, I was like, why do you get 3 hearts? Because I started with only 2 empty heart containers. Obviously, it was going to matter later. Let's see. Yuki, you're kind of thinking of heart gold or leaf green. Ooh. Well, leaf green was one that everybody was giving a ton of praise to the other day. Leo says it's a tough choice, though. Chaos! Leo, your sister cosplayed as Yosuke from Persona 4, and a bunch of people wanted to take pictures with her, which was funny. That's amazing. I love when people want to take pictures with cosplayer. Oh, hello, Paper King. Welcome on in. But when people want to take pictures with cosplayers that are not like professional cosplayers, you know, they're just amateurs doing their thing. Who else do we got in today? Hey, it's Lady KV. Hello. But yeah, because there's like pros that do it all the time. Their outfits are crazy. They do social media, like that's what they're known for. But when it's just like you and you've like, you know, you're an amateur, you put so much work into this, not really expecting people to necessarily want to take pictures, and then everybody's like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's such a good feeling. That's awesome. Okay, this was not the fairy. There's definitely a fairy lady out here in the water. Blade said I couldn't get that yet. Thanks for giving Lady KP a shout out. Paper King feels like it's been years. Oh no, you've been really busy though. I think, what was there some like I know you've been working on your videos and streaming and volleyball obviously, but I think there was like another school thing on top of that, right? Like didn't you have like some kind of finals or something similar to that? Oop, no, we don't need to do this anymore, or at least not right now. I'm pretty sure there are fairies in here, so let me get out my net. I think this is where I stocked up last time. And yeah, especially since I can just start right there, it makes so much sense to just do this. There we go. Caught a fairy, keep it in a bottle. Caught a fairy, keep it in a bottle. Caught a fairy, keep it in a bottle. Amazing. Okay, so now we just save and quit, and we'll start exactly where we were. It'll be perfect. Heart Gold is the longer of the 2 games because of 16 badges. Are you trying to finish it on the plane? I don't think any Pokemon game is finishable in 2 hours, right? If I had to guess. That sounds... I feel like Pokemon games are like 20 to 30 hours, probably. You'd pick whichever based on if you want a longer Pokemon game or shorter. That is a good point. Okay, so all I found over there was the broken bridge. I know where this leads, and it's safer than if we went outside with the falling boulders. So I'm gonna do this. You vote for Bug Fables. Should be always gonna vote for Bug Fables. What if they did make a handheld Bug Fables though? That would be kind of cool. But it would also be kind of strange for them to come out with like a 3DS game in this day. Did I come from... Only problem with going back this way is I don't remember... That's the entrance. Oh no, that is how we want to get out. Yeah, okay. I was like, this must have been where I came from. No. We're going this way. We're avoiding the falling rocks, hopefully. That goes back to Kakariko. So this is the correct way to go. Okay, great. We've got it all sorted out now. Look at the sparklies. Black/white too is your pick. Well, it sounds like Yuki might be playing black soon because she said she's getting a copy from a friend. Ooh, that's tempting to go see how we get that. Oh, this is one of those portals that guy was talking about. So I guess he was right that we were going to come across one and that we would need that random mirror that he gave us. Okay, before I do this, I do want to go in the cave. I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen when I go in there, but I'm not 100% sure. My guess is that this cave is going to be impassable currently, and then we'll go in the portal, and then we'll be in some kind of alternate universe. That's not black, so I think this means if I fall down there I don't die, but I go to a different floor. But I think we'll be in some sort of like parallel area where this will look different and I can get to the other side. I think that's what happens. Handheld Ellie! Wouldn't that be so cute? Glitchless, correct. No sub 2 hour Pokemon. What is the fastest Pokemon, like mainline Pokemon game if you're doing glitchless? You've beat the up to the Ghost Gym already in Heart Gold. Oh, I didn't think about that. You might have some in progress playthroughs that are not done. Then it maybe makes sense to do one that you're currently working on. Although this is in October, maybe you will be done with Heart Gold by then. Bug Fables Switch is handheld / portable. I guess so, but it's not as small as 3DS. And I know there's Switch Lite, but that's also still not as small as 3DS. But it is even still more portable than Switch, which is already pretty portable. Just Dance released games on the Wii until 2020 because they knew hospitals and physical therapy were using the games for clients. Oh, wow. That's nice. Oh, floor 1. No, that's not what I want to do. Are we in a... Nothing happens when I press X. Oh my gosh, are we... Oh, of course. I was right about to run into a bunch of fairies. Actually, I can at least heal up. And I think I'll just leave the other 2 flying around here because hopefully we can come back and get them if we need them. Probably red, you guess. Pokemon Red would be the fastest one, you think, Bugs? Didn't think Bug Fables was on Switch. I don't know. I guess it is. Maybe, who said that? Did Arya say that or did Chibi say that? I think it was Arya. Sounds like Chibi agreed though. The reason I'm asking is because like Chibi is the Bug Fables expert, so if Chibi says yes, then I definitely believe it. So there you go. Your go-to for playing it. Actually, I do think I remember Chibi telling us this before, and because there was something weird happened to your Steam save or something like that, right, Chibi? And then you didn't know if it was gonna be okay, but I think you did end up fixing it in the end. Not sure. Text and HP scroll-wise, probably GS. Gold, silver? I don't know what GS. Righto. So I think if I go down, that's gonna lead me back to where I was, but I did kind of screw up and fall. Well, I didn't screw up. I was curious to see what would happen. Okay, so let's go through the portal and see. Didn't I play Bug Fable Switch version? I think I played on PC, Chibi. I don't think I knew it was on Switch at the time. I think I just bought it on PC. I'm like 99% sure. I'm gonna get booped. Oh, I didn't have my mirror out. Is this okay? Bunny! Oh, I don't have any weapons. So I did know that this was a thing and Link to the Past. He looks so ridiculous. Oh my god. But I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon, but I guess it makes sense. That's not the bubble thing that Blade was talking about. It makes sense that it does happen this soon because I'm pretty sure I know about this from me playing it as a kid. And me playing it as a kid, I was only doing the 3 pendant thing. I didn't get beyond that. So, alright. There's not even a cave here anymore. Interesting. Is this a guy that I talked to or is it a bad guy? Can I pick these up? No. Oh lord.
Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind.
Oh, Link is a bunny at heart.
I'm always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. But if you have a ball called the Moon Pearl, you can keep your original shape here.
Okay, so I'm just looking for another portal, I guess.
What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? I came here to get the power of gold, but now I'm a freak and I can't go back to the real world. If only I had the Moon Pearl from the Tower of Hera.
Hey, the Tower of Hera, the TOH.
I could go back to my original shape. I've got good reason to be stressed out, so back off. Shoo, shoo.
Okay, so maybe I just jump down here and see what we can find. Oh boy, this looks like I need a hammer for sure. Dark World, we finally found it. The old DW. Gen 2 equals GSC, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Gen 3, RSE, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. FRLG, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green. Oh, you guys do so many abbreviations. Gen 4, DBP, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, HGSS, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Whew. Let's see. RSE has story stuff. Okay, so that is also one of these abbreviations. I'm pretty sure Lady KB just told me that. Yes, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. It's so hard to memorize everything. RBG, Red, Blue, Green. That one I would hope I could figure out because it's very similar to RGB and it's like the letters are there for the same words. Let's Go is pretty fast. I guess so. I guess that's a mainline game, right? I guess it counts. Physical Bug Fables looks like it's only limited run games, so it's like $100. Oh dang. Yeah, I got it digitally for sure. Everybody, what's your Dark World form? What would your Dark World form be? Oh, I think I'd have to be hamster. You're gonna find out when you're able to read. You'll find out when you're able to read. What? I don't understand. Welcome to Dark Death Mountain. Thanks for the welcome. I feel not so welcome here after that guy was just like Also, I don't know. I guess I don't mind being a bunny, but I do think I should be able to pick up these flowers. So the path back to Kakariko is gone. There is a tunnel here. You know how to do this part as a rando. Okay, well I don't know if it's the same. This lady will probably just heal me. So I don't need to go in right now because I'm only missing one heart. I think she goes away after you use up her heal. So in case for some reason I need to come back. What if I never figure out my way out of here? I've always seen RBY. Oh, for red, blue, yellow. Probably a bunny. You think Chibi would be a bunny? Oh, what would Chibi's be? What if Chibi's would be a bee though? Because she does have such love for Bug Fables. Gen 6, XY. XY, easy. ORAS, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire. Maybe a burb. Ely would definitely be a burb. Dark World KB is a unicorn. Heck yeah. Aurora would definitely be a hamster. Arya would be a bunny. Cute. Okay, I am a little bit lost, but there were some stairs that I saw. This is just leading me back up to where I was though. Bug Fables came out on the Switch eShop in June before we met. Oh, well, but yeah, I ended up getting it on Steam. Alright, so that guy's just here to tell me that I will get my form back with the Moonstone. And I gotta find my way out of here. This feels like where I want to go, but I don't have a hammer. Was I somehow supposed to have a hammer? Can I? Oh wait, what if I use my mirror? That's the sound of it not letting me use my mirror. SS, Sword and Shield. So many. Too many. UM is Ultra. Sun, Moon, okay, is SM, and then UM. The USUM. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Think you would use... If you use the mirror, it warps you back. Okay, if I use the mirror in that same spot, maybe? So even though I jumped down, let's try and go back. Y is yellow. You're thinking of green for Japanese version. Sword Shield with Swiss is also a common notation. Mirror on the overworld map. Well, I can't use any items here, but also this is kind of cool to look at. Well, there's a big old temple there. That looks like a lake now. Forest is still a forest, or the Lost Woods, I mean. This kind of looks the same, but definitely different. Ooh. Okay. Like where you were standing? Okay, so yeah, like back where I went in the first time. So it doesn't have to be another glowy thing? Was I here? Oh no, I don't know where I came in. Maybe I just couldn't use it. Oh my god, I'm not trying to talk to you. They're running into me and forcing me to talk. Okay, yeah, I think I just couldn't use it inside. How awful. Whoa, I did so good! Haha, amazing at this game. Okay, so what? If I touch this, does it take me back? It's just to let me know, maybe. Ah, this is how I'm supposed to progress. I see now. I'm supposed to go this way. Woohoo! I accidentally stood in the right spot. Love it. Thank you for the claps. You were thinking of making your BF Sona a termite. Your bug fables Sona a termite? But a bee sounds good too. Yeah, I think a little bee would be cute. Have you actually read the text on the screen? Have you remembered it? Yes, the one about the mirror. I thought when the guy told me about the mirror, he said, okay, I need the hammer again. He said if you see a portal or whatever, to use the mirror on it. So I thought I was supposed to use the mirror on the portal. I didn't know that I could use it to come back. I don't think he explicitly said if you ever touch a portal, use the mirror to come back to this world. I feel like I would have remembered if he worded it like that. Do I have to use the book on this? Yes, I do. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of either. Oh, I need to do that. Okay, let me write that down. The magic of ether, I guess, not either. Okay, top, is this Death Mountain? Top of Death Mountain. Left of TOH. Hold up Master Sword. Okay. That's that. You forgot Gen 8 BDSP. I know that one's Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Legends Arceus LA. Ooh, that would have been a new one. Did you forget a gen? Gen 9 is SV Scarlet Violet. Sparkles will take you back to the dark world and Mirror returns you to the light world. Okay. I think that the sparkles must have been a place where I couldn't reach them or something, because I did touch it and it didn't take me back, but I only touched the edge. I didn't like step into it, but it was also like on the edge of the cliff there. I'm assuming this is the Tower of Hera. Thought BDSP was Gen 9. That is Gen 8? What did you say? Oh, right, because there's multiple games in different generations. I do remember this. Yeah, I've got some vague memories of this area. Okay. You don't want to overshadow V. Bye. No, V, like B. I don't think you would overshadow her. I think you two would be best friends to V. And it would be adorable. Okay. Kind of nice that I can kill these guys. I thought they would be the kind that you have to bump down the hole. Oh, and this is one, again, that if I fall down, it will take me to a new place. Okay, so do I want to maybe hit that before I go? Probably. Either. Oh, it is either. Even though there's no A or I. Like, can't I just bump them down? Yeah. Okay, but I don't have a little star here. This is already where the door is to get to the boss? That's wild. Okay, so I could fall down. Oh, I'm supposed to step on it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I could fall down one of those two. Or what else was there to explore this way? Because I could fall down there too. Oh my gosh, there's too many places to go. Ah, I see. So I'm going to fall into different areas of this room. Okay, hold on. Let me make this red again. and go down here, and I just want to look around. BDSP also doesn't have a competitive scene, and it's basically a spin-off despite being a remake. But it is, I mean, it is still technically a mainline game, even though it is a remake.
Pink at his eyes, Sahasrahala. The Elder, I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magic mirror.
Thank you for the hydrate.
To return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this.
How does he know I have a magic mirror? Alright, let me do a little posture check here. So it is supposed to be Aether, but they just didn't have like the AE thingy. They didn't have that symbol in the game perhaps. Or maybe they didn't know if people would know how to pronounce it. But I see. Which is Ether or Either? I always say Aether when it's like the AE sound. Or not sound, but symbol. Is this the big key? No. A map, I'll take it. Ooh, why did I walk right into that? That was silly. Oh, look at this guy, he's stuck. Oh, I can't go back there. Oh. No, wait, so even if he produced a heart, there would be nothing I could do. All right, so where do I want to drop down? Well, let's see what's this way. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Okay. This seems good. Except for I might die. Oh, come on. Just walk straight into it. Okay, let's just go. I saw a door up here with a lock. Dang it. Oh, fudge. Gotta. Oh, I forgot. More like a crap make? What? Timmy, what are you talking about? Also, I do see that those skeletons are colored red and blue, but oh shoot. How did I walk up there before? Didn't I? Yeah, I read the thing. Just like that. Yep, that was silly. I didn't figure that out for a second. Oh no! I was so focused on the little hamburger wormy dude that I forgot about the fire. Well, at least the beeping is gonna stop. Are you serious that I can't go through there? Wow. That's silly. Okay, this way. This is where we're supposed to go. Bad remake. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Literally out of all the Pokemon games that I've seen, that one to me is the cutest and the one that I want to play the most, but everybody says it's so bad, but I don't understand why. Like, what makes it bad? Isn't it just the same game as before that people liked? Like, what really could they have done that made it bad? Unless it wasn't that beloved of a game before, and maybe they just didn't add like the quality of life features that people were expecting. Oh my god, how many of there are these? I'm assuming that I am assuming that I have to dodge all of these, and that's what's gonna make the door open. Watch there be a button under one of those pots. Okay, no, it was that. And now I'm at 2 hearts again. Amazing. Ugh. God darn it. I'm already gonna use my berries up. This guy better give me a heart. No. Please. No. I will pay money for you to give me a heart drop. Come on. Wow. Okay, so yeah, these guys are coated red. I don't need magic. I've got so much magic from my stupid lantern. I want hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Big key? Really? I already need the big key? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the skulls, I guess. I think I need to bop that before I go back here. Seems to love the tile rooms. Listen, bugs. I'm not the best at many things in games. Oh no! Everything is the wrong way. I did boop a thing before I left, but didn't I have to do that? Hold on. Pause. Oh, I didn't boop this one again, though. Had to boop it. Oh, fudge! They're back! They're back! They're back! They're back! They're back! Ah! Don't die! Not here! Dang it. Oh my gosh, it doesn't beep on the start screen. That's amazing. Arya said it has fundamental issues. It's a decent game though. Fundamental issues as in lack of quality of life things or something else? Oh yeah, Bugs, you can see all the other upgrades we got. We got the flippers, we got the power glove. I think the power glove was from the desert area. And we did get a shield upgrade as well, so not too bad. Copied of lesser games, plus removes the few stuff that you liked, breakable TMS, plus little character customization, plus a poopy deck. Oh no. Okay, how many of those things are different from the original? You said that it removed some things that you liked. I have to assume that everything else is like that in the original game. Like you probably couldn't customize your character in the original one. You'd rather play Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl over Violet? You had way more fun with it. See, I think I would too. I enjoyed Violet, like ignoring all the glitchiness, but I think I would really like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl just because of the cuteness aspect. You like BDSP, but don't love it. Gotcha. Also, Laszlo, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, Blade, welcome in as well. Thank you so much for the resub.
Yeah, but also, I think I need to check my sub settings again.
Oh? Like stuff on your channel or something to do with this sub? I hope everything's okay, Blade. But yeah, good to see ya. Peak Zelda right here. Heck yeah. I never finished this game as a kid, Laszlo, so it's gonna be my first full playthrough of it. Very exciting. You only have it to breed for shinies that you can't get in other games. You're like, that's all you're good for. Oh my goodness. And thanks for getting a shout out to Laszlo. I see that your PFP is perhaps inspired by something. What is this? Aurora putting herself down? No. I was being reasonable and honest, but thank you for all the hype, Feely. Is this on Switch online, or do you have the OEM of this game? This is on the Virtual Console, yep. I don't know what OEM stands for. Is it like ROM? Is it similar to that? No putting yourself down. I'm being honest about my skills. The evil tiles, yes, they're awful. I don't want to leave the start screen because the game's gonna start beeping at me again. Foot is a little injured. Yeah, poor Chibi's foot. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was great. Yay, I'm happy to hear somebody say that. Scarlet was fun, and you love the terror raids. They were like a cool way to do multiplayer. Gonna go into it more in 15 minutes. Okay, everybody start a timer. I feel like Arya must have something going on, like maybe she's cooking or something and there's like 15 minutes left till it's done, but I just find it so funny. I'll go into it more in 15 minutes. Or maybe it has something to do with the game and it's like where I'll be at in 15 minutes, something like that. I think our problem, we wanted it to be like Sword and Shield graphics. Yeah, but see, I don't want that, so it's perfect for me. Thought you canceled your sub is the thing. Oh, it shouldn't have auto-renewed. Oh dang, that's annoying. So yeah, thank you, but also sorry. I think I don't know if you do have Prime, but if you do have Prime, that's the only sub that won't auto-renew for you, so it can be useful for that, but obviously it's only like one channel that you can use it for anyway. Thanks for giving Blade a shout out. Your PFP is definitely inspired by something. OEM stands for Original Equipment and Manufacturer. Oh, so does that mean like the actual SNES game then? I wish I had a copy as a kid, but sadly I do not anymore. But also my copy was not that good because I got it used, and my reason for actually not finishing this game as a kid is because my entire save file got erased when I bumped my console, and then therefore it jostled the cartridge, and the cartridge was like didn't know what save data was anymore, so even if I had kept mine, it probably would not be playable. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl have a lot of mons locked behind post-game. Okay. Here, you made it to the 3rd dungeon? Yeah, we got a peek at the Dark World, and then we came back to the Light World, or the regular world? I don't know. But yeah, I believe we're in the Tower of Hera now. They also wanted it to be more like Platinum. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, right? Gold, Silver, Crystal, lock spawns in post-game. It's not new to Pokemon. But were people maybe not used to it anymore by that point? I just get the feeling that maybe this game was too much like the older Pokemon and that people were used to certain quality of life features that they didn't add to this remake. And I think that's probably what gets most people. Although Chibi made it sound like they did maybe remove some content, because she said they removed some things that she liked. No, you had an OG console copy of games, so I wasn't sure if this is one of them. Yeah, I wish, but sadly not. But I think it's still a pretty good way to play it. Like, it's still from Nintendo and all that, so. True, but it shouldn't be a thing outside of Legendarius. Blade, you're doing alright. You gotta sort out something for lunch break. Oh yeah, definitely gotta get yourself fueled up. Post-game crimes are common in Pokemon. Black and white are certainly offenders. Chibi, shouldn't have to trade, or trade for Arceus dang Glaceon or something. I think Chibi is upset about having to do a certain trade to get a particular Mon. Is that what's going on? Lancetti, like you said, fans are made platinum. Wasn't the one remade. Which, yes, it is the superior of the trio, but that doesn't mean BDSP is bad. Fans are mad. Platinum wasn't the one that was remade. Okay, I see. So they did Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl instead of Platinum. Then said, you want to buy this game just to have it on display in your Zelda Shrine? Do you have a Zelda Shrine? That sounds awesome. And yes, this definitely belongs there if you ever do find a copy. You may be quiet while you sort that out. Yeah, no worries, Blade, for sure. Get yourself some food. Black White 2 aren't though. You get lots of fun national Dexmons in early game. Like, they don't have stuff locked behind the post-game wall or whatever. Objection. In Black White, at least it was to give the new Mons a chance to shine. Oh, so only the Pokemon from previous games, only some of those were locked behind the post-game wall. Underground Fort is gone. Replaced with some lame statues. Aw, what the heck? If you want to play BDSP, totally pick it up and play it. Its largest crime is that it's still a Pokemon gameplay that bores you. Yeah, see, I feel like that I'm not in the camp of people who's bored by that yet, since I've only played 2 mainline Pokemon games that have that kind of gameplay. So, like, yeah, I definitely have not been burnt out of it from like playing that same formula all my life. So I would definitely be down. It would be like a pretty easily accessible one for me, like, because we have talked about which Pokemon game would I play before. I know the one that I own, which is yellow, is not a popular choice for folks. But I think we had settled on, like, if I could ever find it, Leaf Green would be a fun one. And that was one that Fran had recommended me to play a while ago too. You enjoy the chibi style in BDSP? Yes! I love it. I think it's so cute. The gym leaders have bad teams. Isn't that good? If they have bad teams, they're easier to beat. It doesn't do the chibi style justice like Zelda. Zelda is way cuter. I do agree with that. But I still think they did like a decently cute job. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the big... Or no, was it down to the... Well, we'll find out. I think the door to open with the big key was maybe... Oh, no, it is here. But... Hold on. Hold on. Gotta smack that real quick. Oop, just once. Come on! How can I miss even something that's standing still? Len said you love the chibi style. Let's see. Lady KB said black and white were like ruby and sapphire. In some way, okay. Oh, I'm gonna use a fairy. It's gonna happen. You like how black, white? Of course. Of course, I'm spamming with my sword. It makes sense. Link holds his sword in one hand. The sword is not in the middle of my body. It's to the side of my body. So somebody can come up to where my shield would be if I were not swinging my sword. But while I'm swinging my sword, it is a vulnerable part. I get it. It's still annoying to me. OG Black White are better than the sequels story-wise, says Chibi. Oh no! They bumped me down. Okay, I know where I am though. So we just wanna have to go back down here. Hit the red switch. Okay, so these are not good things to fall down. They're not really there to help you like navigate faster or anything. It's all to make it so things take longer. Yay! Laszlo, you like how Black White made you only use Unova Mons? I think, yeah, Chibi was saying she liked that too. Like, it lets the new Mons shine. I'm assuming that's what the Unova ones are. You make all your future gameplays do make all future gameplays do play, like, you only play with the new Pokemon that are from that region. I think that's a fun way to do it. Black and white were amazing. Oh shoot, I gotta hit this one. Then I'll just be back where I was. So this is just redoing progress. Yellow is fine to play, but again, Pokemon games have identical gameplay for you, not your T. Yeah, which is totally fair. If you can find a copy for a decent price, you'd say Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald are all good options. Yeah, I think I would probably look for Leaf Green. What is the difference between Leaf Green and Emerald again? I'm gonna assume I have to hit this before I go up, because otherwise, why is it there? You know what? There probably has to be some point in this where it does matter where you fall down, because there's switches that change where you're falling. Oh my goodness. Come on. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten hit in this game when I'm just like spamming my attack and they get around it. It's so annoying. I think I've got one fairy left now. I don't even care about that. Am I gonna find any more? Also, it makes you be right in front of things to interact. Like, how many times have I tried to go in a door and I just end up doing this? Like, going back and forth, trying to actually go up the door or interact with stuff and, like, standing right in front of it, but then it just activates my Pegasus boots instead of making me lift up the pot or whatever. Oh, compass. We'll take it. Hashtag no yellow stream. Chibi is very adamant about this. Pokemon Crystal. That's one of your favorites as well. You like Pokemon Crystal. Let's Go is comically easy, but it's very fun. It's maybe a pick for any newcomers. Am I a newcomer? I'm still... Come on. Come on. I'm still not, like, great at all of the different typings and stuff and, like, what's good against what. But I don't know if I'm a newcomer. I have played, like, most of Let's Go Eevee, so I have done that at least.
Pink at his eye, Sahasrahala, the elder, an orb known as the Moon Pearl is in this tower. Whoever holds the Moon Pearl is protected so that his form will not change in the Dark World. You must find it and escape from the tower. Don't forget the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Oh, I can... Ah! Okay, that one is my fault. I get so focused on one enemy that I forget about the other ones. I think that's my last fairy, which is Seki. Great. But I was like, oh, I can kill these guys now because I'm here. Before they were blocked off from me because they were in their little enclosures or whatever. So now I'm gonna get rid of them, hopefully. Oh, arrows. That's interesting. As a drop. Ruby Sapphire were the first to use only region-specific mons before Black and White. You can deal with the Let's Go games. I don't think I would want to stream a Let's Go game. I feel like it's too easy, maybe. Okay, see, I think I'm going to have to drop down onto that chest. I think that's how I get there if I had to guess. So it's like in the middle of this room. I'm going to also assume that's where the Moon Pearl is. So I have to do something. There was a switch in this room. I'm gonna guess that hopefully that switch, if I change it, it will let me fall down into the big chest area and grab that. Let me touch. Okay, I think here, hopefully? I don't know. You would not pick Let's Go for newcomers because... Hey! No! Oh! That was so mean! I fell right where I wanted to fall, but I fell on the switch! Oh my god. Okay, so what? I have to go all the way back up there, and now that because the switches are pressed, I think I can fall there? Oh my lord. Okay, so Lance said he wouldn't pick Let's Go for newcomers because the catch mechanics are so different from the rest of the series. That's true. It wasn't my first ever Pokemon game, so when I played it, I did understand that it was different. Oh my god. Phone, stop with Genmai? I don't know. The Let's Go catch system is meh. It's very similar to Pokemon Go, right? Don't think the difference is bad for Let's Go. I mean, yeah. If it is easier, it could be an okay place to start. You will not buy Let's Go because of the catch mechanics. I thought it was fun, and we got the little Pokeball controller, I think, that went with it. Leaf Green is a remake of Red, Blue, Yellow. Okay, and then Emerald is the yellow of Gen 3. Gen 3 is Ruby, Sapphire. Okay. Yeah, so I think I want Leaf Green then. I think that's the one. Especially if not catching them all, it's alright for the Let's Go ones. Chibi, you'd be fine if it was a one-off region where battling wild Pokemon is taboo, but another Gen 1 remake. She's like, we've had those already! Emerald also takes place in an entirely different place than Leaf Green. Okay, got it. Where's your Let's Go? Houndour and Sentret. That would be cute. They had to pick their mascots though, right? Gen 1 is popular because nostalgia. You'll also hate the Eevee cry in modern games. Wait, they changed it? That feels like a weird one to change because she is, or it is so popular, you would assume that people would have been used to the sound. Gen 1 sucks. Oh. Bugs, basically the same battle system, but Fire Red, Leaf Green are Gen 3 remakes of the Gen 1 game. So in Kanto, with very little story, and Emerald is a Gen 3 game with a more fleshed out story and in a different region. Oh, then maybe do we want more story? Maybe Emerald would be better? You want a toggle to hear Eevee and Pikachu Gen 1 cries because they're superior! That would make sense! A lot of these remakes do have like, oh, go back to the old sounds. That would be like such a good thing to add. TPO easy. For you? TPO? Really? 8 isn't even that bad. Blade, you got your food ordered. Break is ending in a minute. Hopefully you'll be back for the rest before the rest of the stream is over. Oh yeah, we're gonna be on still for like probably about an hour and a half. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon. I hope you enjoy your food. Gen 8 does lag. Not nearly as bad as Gen 9 though. But Emerald, that one is Gen 3? A remake of Gen 3. Is that what you guys are saying? Leaf Green is a Gen 3 remake of Gen 1, but Emerald is a remake of the Gen 3 ones, which are Sapphire, Alpha no. Ruby and Sapphire, and then they go to Alpha whatever, blah blah blah. Story sucks, Leon's annoying, too easy, raids and riding the bike doesn't feel as good as Scarlet's. Oh my. Glad you stuck around for that. Hope to be back later. And Pishi should be lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk, Blade. We'll see you later. You say only character customization, assuming, and having daycare. Like it doesn't have daycare and you want daycare? Let's Go copies Ghost system because it was Gen 1, made to market to Go players. Yeah, see, I think that is really smart though. It was not made for long-term players. Leon annoying? Really? Well, I thought Hop was bad. Bug says, think Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald are both games you should play if you get your hands on a copy. Okay. I would definitely go for Leaf Green over Fire Red, personally. So, alright, the two green ones are what I gotta look for. Leaf Green and Emerald. Modern Eevee sounds like bye-bye cry. It's poopy. Oh, I wonder what she originally sounded like. This game on the new 3DS is nice compared to Switch. Oh, really? What are the differences between them? Hoppa's annoying, but grew on you. Leon never shuts up about how he and overrated wannabe dragon are so strong and unbeatable and hogs the spotlight for the story. Oh my gosh. Gen 3 through 5 are pretty amazing. Okay, so it sounds like that both Leaf Green and Emerald fall within there. Kicking his dumb butt was super satisfying though. Chibi's like, I hate you, I'm gonna destroy you! Emerald is the third game, like how one red, 2 blue, and 3 is yellow. Yeah, but the third one of Gen 3? Is that what it is? Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is Jest version of the games? Guest? Best version of the games. Camping and daycare are the stuff that are better. Oh, camping and daycare. Okay. Hop is your son and you'll boop anyone that's mean to him. Oh. Pixel. That's all. Wait, is the art slightly different? You just love your 3DS. You're biased. Gotcha. Leon's champion team is really good and fairly tough. Okay. Righto, so we gotta get back to where we were and just hope that falling through the floor does the trick, I think. Oh, right, I got it. I forgot. I actually had to kill these guys to get through the door. Dang it. Okay, good enough. Let's go. Kate, welcome back from your lurk. Bugs, honestly, between fire red and leaf green, there's not much difference. But with the state of DBA market, not sure how much choice you'll actually going to have. Oh, so you're like, yeah, you should just go with whatever you get your hands on. Like, that's true. That is a good point. Like, if the store had fire red at a decent price, I should not pass that up, probably. I should just... No, why did I do that? Okay. I thought I was stuck for a second. So I know where I am. I just got a little bit sidetracked here. Gosh dang it, this is so annoying. Unlurk more accurately. Well, welcome back. Tough, you kicked his butt super easily. I'm bad at this game. Chibi, did you ever think that maybe you're just really good at Pokemon, perhaps, and that's why you're able to kick his butt easily, but maybe he is still very hard. I don't know. Okay, so I do want that right now because I have it red. Last time I came here it was blue though. Does that matter? I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't screw things up. Okay, we made it so far. Go through here. Okay, I don't think that matters because I do remember hitting that switch from red to blue last time because I was like, oh, I think I have to change it before I go up. Never mind, I must have done it this way because that's the only way you can do before going up. I think this is where I was. Yeah, when we gotta go up one more. This is about where I was when I fell. What does this do? Oh. So I want it like this. No, I don't. I'm confused. Because as soon as I land on those stars, it changes it, and then you still can't get there. But if I land on it like this, standing on the non-stars don't do anything, so then I'll still just land on it like that. Okay, well at least the enemies didn't respawn on this floor. That's nice. So let me go back, I guess, and see if I can figure out. Kate, the thing about Leon is that his team is easy necessarily? Or no. The thing about Leon isn't that his team is easy necessarily. You also kicked his butt quite easily, but only because they allow you to heal your Pokemon in between without using your items. Oh. So the fight isn't necessarily easy, but because they give you the advantages in between, it makes it easier. Okay, come fight me over here. I'll just knock you down. Hopefully. Or maybe I just kill you. I don't know. Okay, we just kill you. Right, so when I stood on this heart, or this heart, it's a star. When I stood on this, it made it so I could fall down there, but that wasn't exactly where I needed to go. Okay, let me go upstairs and just scope things out. Swish. Sword and shield are relatively easy. Oh, it's just a giant hamburger! Can I do that right now? Uh-oh, it was making clicky sounds. Oh, do I hit its tail, not its eyes? Okay. I really wish I had berries for this. Oh, got him! He's gonna just move faster and faster though, isn't he? I can see this thing like flashing red at the end and being so angry. Oh no! Don't knock me off the edge! Ah, shoot. Oh, I'm so bad. There! Got him again. There's no way it can only be 3 hits though. Oh, come on! Ooh, no! Fudge. I'm sure the fight has to start all the way over now, yeah. I should go down and change it to red before I come up. Wait, can I? I don't know if I can change it to red. Also, I just noticed some cracks in the wall. Why am I getting claps? I did not beat it. Okay, so the cracks in the wall. Who did that, Chibi? There are other ways to change what this room looks like because I can't access those cracks right now. See to the left. But so obviously I gotta fill in that bit of the floor. Oh no, this place, says Kate. This will be fun. Uh-oh. That's what makes it so easy, is that you can heal. To be also your favorite rival drops off from the story for a good chunk, and the boring only, like, cause she's a cute girl. The boring only what? Like the other rival gets too much screen time. So there are two rivals, one that you like, one that you don't, and the one that you don't is a cute girl, and she gets all the screen time, and people just like her because she's cute. Is that what's going on? This is arguably the toughest fight in the game. Wait, really? How many times do I have to hit it? Oh, there are 3 rivals. It heals when you fall. I'm sure it does. I think the fight starts over. Okay, Bug says yes, it heals. Tell me how many hits it takes. I need to know. Sposs returns to full health when you leave the room. Yeah, because I left the room. That's what happened. Definitely didn't get knocked down into a pit of doom. Ooh, I already got 2 hits. That's as far as I was last time. I never got in the 3rd hit. Does it move based on your movements at all, or is it totally random? Because I'm kind of feeling like it's moving based on my movements a little bit. No! Stupid! I'm like too timid to get close enough to it to hit it. There we go. Oh. Alright, so yeah, definitely was not 3 hits. This is so silly. Come on. Link's sword just needs to be a little bit longer, and then it would feel nicer. I wish I could hit it more than once. I'm assuming these all have to be hearts. It's probably going to be worth it for me to go down and switch this silly block. I might have to shoot an arrow at it. I don't know if I can. If I can hit the block or not. Why did these guys respawn? They didn't respawn before. Ugh. That's annoying. And this little wormy guy too. I went all the way over to a different floor, fell down multiple times, and these guys didn't respawn. But you know what doesn't respawn? The hearts and the pots, ever. Come on. Okay, what did I come down here? There's a switch. Where's the last switch? I think it was even in a previous room before this is the one that I'm thinking of. Zelda usually does multiples of 3, so probably 9 or 12 hits! Oh, I hope it's not that many. That's why it's usually not called with its name Moldorm, but Trolldorm! Oh god. So, they usually do some multiple hits. Okay, Aria, hits depend on what method you use. Okay, if I'm going with my sword, how many hits? And then I do remember Blade saying that my arrows were stronger at this time. So I guess also, if I was gonna do arrows, I suppose I have bombs in my arsenal as well. Bayday? Hop. And the girl that doesn't express herself, but you forget her name. Those are the 3 rivals. Got it. Okay, 6 hits. I would be really sad if it were 9. If those pots that are blocked by the thing up there do not have hearts in them, I'm gonna be so sad. Also, you can't do 2 inputs at once. If I'm facing this way and I swing my sword, like I can't, now I'm turning fully right on my controller, Link's not moving. That is also part of the reason why I get hit. It's not because I'm not reacting to things, it's because I'm trying to do multiple things at once and the game won't let me do that. So that is tough as well. Grab a hammer, chuck rocks at it! Just, are we just having the hammer for comfort? Because then what are we chucking the rocks for? Didn't read the AOL Sun part. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's on the verge of should I say it or not on stream? Okay. Let's see. Now that we hit that, those pots should be good. The hearts got switched out for farts. Yeah, they did. Basically, they're just as good as farts would be. Okay, and now these stupid guys are back too. Why is one of them red? What? I'm out of fairies. No, 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 no. Don't bounce me. Don't bounce me. Don't bounce me. Ah! They're bullying me. No bullying! Stop being so strong! I need that heart! Ah! Nope, not that side. Swords on this side. 2 hearts full of damage? Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, I'm going out. I'm going out. We found fairies in the dark world. I'm gonna go get them. They were over here. Bruh. Soap in yourself, Jimmy. It's an old game. Old games are hard. What? Pinching them in the air with a hammer? Is that what you're trying to say? I also have bombs. Yeah, how many hits for bombs? I think the cave was somewhere around. Yeah, I think this has fair. Can I still use my net here? Oh no. Maybe it doesn't matter that there are fairies here until later. I can't use my net! Oh, this is just a fairy. No, I don't need to talk to her. Okay, I'm making the executive decision. I'm leaving this area. I'm gonna save and quit. What happens if I save and quit in bunny mode? I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna get more fairies, and then we're gonna go back again. Pink's house. I'm gonna try and get to the boss with all my fairies. Even in your modern game, Harvestella, you're suffering animation lock. You do an attack and can't dodge because the character, not the chair, the char, the character is busy attacking. Yeah, it shouldn't work like that. I should be able to twist and turn with my sword all over the place. It, like, at least change direction, but I don't. Okay. Oh my god. Speaking of... So we're gonna go get some fairies again, which we're heading this way over to the lake. Thanks for the game over count, Chibi. Down here. I think this is the closest. It's pretty easy to get here. Doesn't take that much time. Don't need to kill the mobs all the time. You can walk around them. I don't know which ones those are. Are those the bouncy ones? Seriously, question. Aurora's decision making there. Oh yeah, because I want to have the room like empty so that way I don't get hit by stuff. I'm also not gonna go into the boss with only 3 hearts. Like, if I kill them, I might have the chance to get more hearts. What are you talking about? Question or decision making there, please. It is not wrong to try and kill enemies in a game. Why do you think they're there? To get rid of, not to ignore. Keep it in a bottle. Keep it in a bottle. Okay, that's all my bottles, right? If I could get to the bottles. Yes. Alright, so this fairy is for luck. Especially with the pots being there. Yeah, the pots were there. I agree with that, but I just wanted to get them out of the way because watch me go over to the pots, try and get the heart I need to not die. Those things sneak up on me and then I'm dead. Like, I would get made fun of just as much if that scenario had happened, which is like super plausible too. Mobs are generic names for enemies. I've never heard that before. Okay. I thought it might have been short for moblin or something. I was like, none of these guys look like moblins to me. Okay, so I don't need to go here. I just need to save and quit. Start the sanctuary. Freedom for the fairies. They're helping Link. They're having a good time going on an adventure. Think about how much they're seeing. Going on Link, going around with Link on this adventure versus stuck in a little bottle, not in a bottle. I mean, they're not stuck in the bottle. They're hanging out with Link. Think about how little they would see if they were just stuck in a cave all the time. I'm bringing them out to see the world. It's like, you know, if you left your pet stuck in a room all day versus if you took them outside with you in a little carrier. These are my fairy carriers. Kiss the old man. Oh yeah, true. Kiss the old man. Bow is very hard. Okay, so you don't recommend the bow. Okay. At least Navi, Tattle, and Celia hang in Link's hilt? Hat? This is true. Some dogs can go off leash and some can't, though. Hat. Okay. You know, you gotta just judge it based on the individual fairy and if you think they might be ornery or not, you know? Okay. The door I know is to the south. Yay, that was easy. I'm gonna have to redo stuff in the stinking temple though since I left. I'm assuming the doors are not open? Right? There's no way a door would just be open. Because I've been in there before. Welcome home, Arya. You're home! Yes, welcome back. Welcome home. Why? Aurora. Okay, Aurora, if you meet Pippin in real life, you're not taking him off the leash outside. See? Pippin needs a little something to keep him in line, just like these fairies do. So we use our mirror up here. I would love to meet Pippin in real life. That's so cute. You'll let all the dogs off the leash. I mean, depending on the situation, if it's safe, it makes sense. Took some pain pills. It might be a bit derpy. Oh my goodness. You're good, Chibi. Hope your foot is feeling better then. Pippin runs away if he gets out. My dog was like that too. Yeah, we could not leave the front door open or anything. She would bolt out the door. And it is dangerous to do that because there was one time that my dog, she got out the door. Like, we didn't notice that she snuck out at some point when it was open. And she got into the neighbor's yard, which she liked to do all the time because my neighbor left cat food out for like the random stray cats that were around the neighborhood, which is sweet, but the problem is that not only cats ate that, raccoons would come into her backyard and eat the cat food, and also our dog would too. But then one day when our dog got out, she ran into the stupid raccoons that were there, and she very nearly didn't make it. The only reason she survived is because a different neighbor heard a commotion outside and saw what was happening and literally kicked all the raccoons off our poor dog. She's only like 10 pounds. Like, it was not a good situation. And these raccoons were not like normal raccoons either. They were ones that had been like living in town for a while and like eating a bunch of dumpster food. So they were like huge raccoons. And there were 3 of them on her apparently. So yeah, it can be very dangerous if your dog gets out because you never know what they might run into without supervision. I mean, I don't know really what I would have done if I had been there, but I also, like, if I was walking my dog outside, wouldn't have let her into my neighbor's backyard anyway, so. Okay, so we want to leave this on red, but we gotta hit the floor switches to get past when it's like that. Okay. See, I don't know if these switches do anything upstairs, though, because clearly there's more floor arrangements upstairs than what it's seeming like. Also, I just noticed I am going up here, so all the stuff with the key was already saved, because otherwise I think, yeah, I would have needed the big key, right, to get in here? So all that is good. That's nice. We got into a fight with a baby porcupine and a skunk. Yeah, see, poor Pippin has gotten into his fair share of trouble, too. No sorries, Jimmy. You're good. I don't feel like you were yelling at me. I feel like you were saying a statement very passionately. You also don't own dogs anymore, so you don't think you will attack anyone. The non-existent dogs. Yeah, I think we're probably good there. Oh my gosh, come here. Really? There we go. I don't remember hitting one and not the other, so that's strange that they didn't die at the same time. Hey! Okay, so I guess there isn't much point potentially in killing the... I'm assuming these are Dodongos since they're breathing fire, but I don't think there's too much point in killing them, unless it's easy and convenient like that, because they seem to respawn whenever I fought the boss, so... One thing that I don't think will work, but that I kind of want to try real quick is, I want to see if I can kind of move forward a bit while I'm falling to see if I might fall more forward. Oh, there's bomb spots here too. I was so focused on those bomb spots on the other wall. Eee, that was close. But I didn't notice these ones. Okay, so I'm gonna check that out. I did keep getting bombs underneath some of the pots in an earlier room, so it makes sense. Can I not destroy this one? Maybe I have to hit it down a hole. I'm now thinking. Ah, this guy's so annoying. Oh, of course. Okay, bombs. Let's see. Of course. This is just what the wall looks like! So the cracks that I saw over there too to the left don't matter. Oh no. Okay, let's go fight the boss. I have full hearts, miraculously. Got all the way here with full hearts. And 3 fairies. All the pots are empty. All the things are dead. So I should be good to go. It's okay. Those get you every time. The red ones, do you also think like, oh, maybe it just won't die? Okay, let me try this stupid idea real quick. I really, really don't think it's gonna work, but... Or what if I fall to the front? Yeah. Oh, I fell to the front and it did work! Oh my god! I just fell towards the back of that hole and that's what screwed everything up for me before? Wow. I just assumed that you fall from the ceiling and you would fall to the same spot every time, but nope, it does have that little bit of realism. Alright. Thank you for the claps. I'm assuming we still have to kill this thing. Although now it's weirding me out. Why am I able to get the item that I want? And I didn't have to kill the boss to do it. Nearly forgot. Gift package is almost in order. Just working on the final touches and figuring out posts and tariff stuff. Wait. Are we talking about the Anna thing? I thought it was like digital, potentially. Wait, what? Oh gosh, oh gosh. I jumped right when it was... Eee! Beautiful, great attempt. I'm so good at this game. Do I bother with a heart? Where did you come from? Is it because I knocked one down instead of killing it, maybe? Okay. So hopefully all of those do have hearts. That's what I have to assume. Okay, okay, okay. I said maybe bombs could do a thing. I feel like it's... Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to time the bomb since this guy's movements are so random. Ah! Well, that went well. I'm wondering, should I even bother getting these hearts if I've only lost one? Like, clearly I am going back up to full. Like, it's not a waste, but I still have my fairies. What do I want to use first? Do I want to use these or do I want to use my fairies? I think these. I think it makes sense. Gone through it in about 9 boxes of Fire Emblem Cypher stuff. But only have 2 more to go. Oh my gosh. I think you'll have lots of fun with it. Oh, what the heck? That's crazy. 9 boxes of stuff. I didn't realize it was gonna be like all this much work and everything, Arya. Oh. Eee. Wow, I can't believe I got in the hit there and didn't get hit myself. That's crazy. Yes! Okay, that's 3. I'm now tied for my best attempt. Oop, 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 no! Is there any... I guess I just need to stay more central, maybe? I'm trying to think, like, what is the move for not getting knocked down? But also, why do I have to fight this? Like, it's so confusing that the item wasn't blocked behind this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How does this thing do less damage? Well, that was a waste of an attempt. How does this thing do less damage than that red thing that was in here? Okay, I'm just gonna get 2. I don't know why. Doesn't really make sense. I'm out of half of my hearts here and I've barely done anything. Okay. not much work. 9 boxes? Going through 11, I guess, by the end. 11 boxes of stuff, isn't it? The collection is in pretty great condition and order. Just a bit of sifting. Okay. Well, I hope it is not too bad. Ah! Ooh, he hit me twice there? No, 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 no! Okay, I'm kinda, I don't know if I'm gonna try it again, but I'm kinda trying to do a thing where I stay close to it in hopes that, like, once it unfurls from its balled up form, that I could just hit it again immediately. But I think it just has a higher chance of dealing damage to me and me getting knocked off the edge more so than me being able to hit it again. Ah! See, it really does feel like his movements are based off of mine. I don't know if anybody, like, verified that yet or not, but look it's not gonna move until I move. I didn't realize that old games could do that, really. No! Okay. What is the best way? I'm sure there's just like some circle pattern that I could walk in that would force this thing to walk in a similar circle pattern, and then I'd be lined up with its tail. I feel like... Oh no, that was bad. Dang it! It is RNG! There's no way! I'm sorry, there's no way it's RNG! Because it stood still until I moved. Like, how? How could that be RNG? The timing of it. It has 3 cycles and moves in specific patterns loosely towards you. Okay, so it is based on my movement. Ow, there's something in my eye. I think it might just be an eyelash. What the heck? Okay. Let's do this. Nope, nope, nope. So it tries to move in my general direction. So yeah, I feel like I can lead it around, kind of. No, 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 no. I've hit it 3 times before without getting hit, and now I just... Okay. Nope. I think that's fun. I think I'm officially out of hearts in the pots. Try after 4 hits. After 4 hits, try bombs. I don't think I've hit it 4 times yet. I think my max is still 3. Am I streaming Wednesday and Thursday still? That's the plan currently, yes. There shouldn't be anything on my schedule that interferes with that currently. It has 3 cycles and moves in specific patterns loosely towards you. Okay, 3 cycles. Did I take these ones? Yep, I did. I'm pretty sure these are my last 2 hearts, actually. Oh, no. Oh, the other thing, too, was before... I had all the pots here. I didn't for sure know that these were all hearts at that time, either. Like, it could have just been stupid magic and arrows, because the game most of the time gives me that crap before going into a boss, more so than hearts. So, that was the other reason that I didn't necessarily, like, beeline for the pots. Y'all knew what was in there, I didn't. Just a guess. How's this gonna work out? A waste? Yeah, no, he's not really, getting his tail near enough to the bombs, I think. I'm gonna try one more. Oh no, now he's very far. Okay. I don't really know how to at all time the bombs, so like I can try bombs after if I ever get the 4th hit in, but honestly, I don't know. Yep, I could already tell I was standing in a bad spot even before it touched me. And now all these pots are just here taunting me because I can't do anything with them. Bombs count as 2 hits. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know the breakdown of damage. I know that Blade told me right now arrows were stronger than my sword. Guess I could assume that bombs are stronger as well. I feel like bombs are probably the strongest. If I had to guess, like maybe the sword deals 1 heart of damage, arrows do 1.5, and bombs deal 2? Hey Daniel, welcome in! How are you doing today? Alright, that's 3 hits. That's 4 hits! Uh-oh. Oh no, I got greedy, 5 hits! Ah! Oh no, oh no! Rika, no! Ha! I'm doing okay-ish, Daniel. We're just trying to fight this really hard boss. I've failed so many times. Arrows and bombs do the same amount of damage right now. Really? I feel like it makes way more sense that a bomb would deal more damage than an arrow. Like, oh, getting like a serious puncture wound, but still getting a puncture wound versus getting blown up. Ah, yes. Same amount of damage. Oh, right. I was like, what happened? Beep, beep, beep. At least we're not knocked off the edge. Doing all right. Good to hear it, Daniel. I was literally in the middle of the platform. How can it just knock me all the way straight off? Arrows are piercing. Yeah, but it matters where you're getting pierced, though. Sure, you get pierced through the heart, dead. Pierced through the head, dead. Pierced through the arm, though. Maybe dead of infection later? Whereas bomb, even if that lands next to you, you're probably not gonna make it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah. See, I haven't been able to hit him with a bomb once. Eee. Eee. Okay, the tail is basically the thing's heart. That's true. I guess so. That's all I'm able to hit with the sword either. Come on, I'm over here. Okay, was that 3 or 4? I lost count. Oh, come on. Okay, that's either 4 or 5. I want to say 4. Stop, stop, stop! It's done that to me so many times! Like, it hits you once, it starts going the other direction, then it immediately turns around, like, over the top of its own body. It folds on top of itself and just smashes you off again. Oh my god. Okay, that seems like a smart way to start the fight, though, at least, is to jump onto it, because you can get a free hit that way. Okay, that's 4. Ah, I was hoping to... Oh, right. Ugh. It freaks me out every time this happens, but it's still not as bad as getting hit off the edge. Troll Dorm, yup, 100% bugs. Ah! I don't like him, I don't like him! I could've had that! I could've had that. It's crazy because it's going faster, isn't it? Oh! You got this! Can you focus on juking it out? No, I can focus on killing it! Welcome in, 13. Gee, jeez. Oh, that's why I needed to kill him. Right. I forgot about the pendant. Thank you for the claps. Oh my god. Me this whole time. What do I need to kill it? I already got the item. Because I got the moonstone. Right. Righto. We needed the pendant for a thing too, turns out. You won the Pendant of Wisdom! With this, you have collected all 3 pendants. Go now to the Lost Woods to get the Master Sword! Heck yeah. What was the... I don't even remember the original name. Just Trolldorm. Wormdorm? Wooldorm? I don't know. Trolldorm it is. Okay, so honestly, pedestal's open now. The bane of all rando players. Because they don't necessarily know where the pedestal is. Because for me, it's in the Lost Woods. But I'm assuming for them, it could be anywhere. So I'm thinking I may as well just pause, or not pause, but save and quit Moldorm. You played some Mario Kart World earlier. Nice. How did it go? Do we already have all the items for the A button? Hey, Ola King, welcome in!
Welcome to month 43, boys and girls.
Month 43? What the heck, King? Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Daniel, oh, you got your butt kicked in Mario Kart World. I mean, some people are really good at Mario Kart. I would also be getting my butt kicked. Pedestal is always in the same place, but pendants are not. Wait, Bugs, why is then the pedestal the bane of rando player? The bane of all rando players, the pedestal. They know where the pedestal is, but you need all 3 pendants for the items. Ah, which means beating 3 dungeons for a single item. I see, I see. They're like, why should I have to do all this? Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna save and quit safely. Unless, am I supposed to go into the Dark World now? I am right next to the portal. We might have more A items. Really, but it's full. All the A items are empty. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I need no judgment right now. The Y, the green Y that's in the upper left corner, I never knew that was the letter Y until right now, associating it with the letter A. It always looked like some weird slingshot to me, and I was like, sure, represents items. I thought that ever since I was a kid. Never questioned it, like, later, until literally right now. Oh my god. Well, silly things like that happen to the best of us, right? Almost 4 years. Is that what 43 months is? 12, 36, yeah, 48, right? Would be 4 years? Holy cow. Oh, and Chibi's at the follow age of almost 3 years. Dang, aw. Daniel, you play for fun? Yeah, same. I could not try and play Mario Kart more competitively. It would be way too frustrating. If you're lucky, pedestal is not needed, but if it contains a required item. Oh, because I see the item that the pedestal gives you is going to be different. Oh, 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 this is great. If I catch it. Yay, we caught it. Keep it in a bottle. Okay, so I probably won't save and quit now. Ooh, there's a bunch of fairies! Because I've already got my fairies refull. My whole point or reason behind wanting to save and quit was so that way I could get more fairies. Like just restart at Link's place again, you know? You tried your best tonight. I mean, that's all we can ask for, Daniel. Bugs, you're off for the night. We'll see you later. Thanks for your help today. Ooh, fairies and bad guys. We'll let you know how going to the pedestal goes. Is he gonna be mad at me that I'm not a bunny? Wow, your shape didn't change. You got the moon pearl, huh? Oh, nope, not. Try and talk to this little guy. You didn't change your shape. You weren't just a normal guy. Are you? Oh. How do they even know that I'm the same person I was when I was in bunny form? Okay, so down there was just a fairy though. And I don't need to be healed right now. I still don't have a hammer, so I don't think there's anything else I can do over here, so I am just gonna leave, I think. Just head to the woods. Okay, let's do it. I went right back inside the portal. Maybe it forced me to do that because I spawned in a place that I couldn't have spawned in. I thought that I walked into it, but I think it just forced me back. Okay. So we should just be able to go off the mountain quickly because we can fall all the way down pretty much. Clothes are kind of a giveaway. Oh yeah, but I didn't have a hat in the bunny form. I do have pink hair though, and I was a pink bunny. Oh, these little guys are so fast. Unless people have stuff for you to do. Oh, like, people in chat are saying like, oh, you should try checking out this place or that place. Gotcha, gotcha. I think we can nobody has said anything else, but again, Blade is like usually the one that's the most aware of where I should be going in this game, so we'll just start heading back. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I can't go back the same. Oh no! I remember now. It was like this cave leads back to Kakariko Village. Shoot! Fudge! Okay, that's good. I teleported back here. Alright, get out of this place. I actually don't remember where the door for this cave even was. Oh, I totally screwed all this up, didn't I? this where I found the old guy? Okay, there we go. Off for the night. Thanks for the stream. Hope the rest goes great. Thank you, Kate. We'll see you later. Have a great rest of your night. Okay, you're gonna block me from the door? That's cool. So what? Do I have to? Oh my god, I'm gonna die! I just got all those fairies. I made it inside. Now I can have the old man kiss me, as Len said he says. I died at the doorstep? Are you kidding me? Okay, sure. Sure, whatever. Oh, hold on, he's saying something new now. What did he say?
The moon pearl will protect its bearer from the magical air of the golden land, so you can keep your human shape there. All I can do for—
Oh no, that was the same thing he said already. That's crazy. So I died. It let me through the door anyway. And then I died. Then it showed the cutscene, I guess, for me dying. It must have happened at the same time. Like, I must have died and gone through the door at exactly the same time, and then it just had to, like, stagger them in a certain order. Ugh, lots of stuff has opened up. But you prefer blind playthrough? Yes. I know you do. I don't mind waiting until Blade comes back. I'll explore on my own for a bit. Okay, so this is supposedly the path back to Kakariko, according to the signage. So let's head out. Ah, I'm so mad about that stupid fairy. It shouldn't have been used. I made it through. I made it through. There must be like, oh, I'm jumping down from somewhere that I otherwise couldn't get to. Yep, okay. Makes total sense. I'm trying to scroll up. Stupid chat. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I did miss something from Bugs, I think. Oh no, I did read that. Okay. If you're lucky, pedestal's not needed. Okay, I was just making sure I didn't miss anything. I think I am caught up on chat as far as I can tell. Yes, okay. Exploration is so fun in this game after all. I don't disagree with that, but also I don't want to be wandering around forever not really making progress on stuff. Oop, that's not the map still. So that's where I'm kind of like, yes, give me the help. Okay, so we just go straight down. That should get us to the opening of the woods. So welcome. Currently at a restaurant. Oh, we're having sushi. Nice. But yeah, I really, really do appreciate the sub. All the subs, King. All One Piece decor. Oh, heck yeah. That sounds so fun. Doing a nice thing for a change instead of being selfish and going where you want. Oh. I mean, it sounds like a really cool place to enjoy with your friends, though. I hope that you have a good time. Eh, whatever, bro. Get out of here. I'm pretty sure the sword was to the left-ish. Like, we did find it before once when we were hanging in here. Is it this way? I wonder if they couldn't necessarily do the Lost Woods in the same way that they did in later games yet. Like, how it's a bit randomized. Isn't it a bit randomized? Yeah, it is, right? In later games? This one, they just don't show you the map of it. Okay, I probably need the book. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 symbols of virtue. The Master's Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the knight's line true. Oh. This way. We're doing the thing! Woohoo! Suddenly, thank you for the claps. Sahasrahala's contacts you telepathically. Oh boy, Daniel. Oh, you've never played Zelda much. Oh, really? Have you played any of the games all the way through, or maybe started a couple of them? The menu is what makes you iffy. Oh no, are you not a sushi person? Because I'm not a sushi person either. I usually have to find like whatever else they have that's not sushi if possible. Shirako. Is that something to do with One Piece? The decor is amazing. Oh, I hope you have a fun time with your friends. I'm gonna post pics in the Aurora card. Yeah, let's see it. You're a Mario fan. Not so much Zelda though. I guess, does that mean you mostly prefer platforming compared to like explorative adventure games?
Pink, it is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can deflect the wizard's evil powers. The destiny of this land is in your hands. Please, Pink.
Yeah, okay, so that hamburger thing, I never beat it as a kid. I just realized. I'm further than I ever was before. I don't believe I ever got the Master Sword as a kid. Alright, it's all new territory from here on out.
Pink, help the
Oh wait, that's probably Zelda. No, somebody going, aye? That can't be Zelda. The soldiers are coming to the sanctuary. But sanctuary is Zelda. Should I save and quit and start in the sanctuary? That would be my fastest way. No! I tried to go around. That would be my fastest way to get there though. It's a sushi item. Shirako? What is that, 13? Oop. Oh, you played Twilight Princess, Daniel. Okay, that was actually the last Zelda game that I streamed before this one. I struggled a lot with Twilight Princess. Oh no, this isn't the way out. What? Nope, that's still not the map. Ah, I had to either go to that door or this door that's further to the left. Okay. Ugh, probably the door all the way to the right is the best one though, since I'm trying to go to the sanctuary. You like platforming mostly. Okay, that's the opposite of me. I'm really bad at platforming and I get scared of it very easily. So I prefer games that don't have a ton of platforming. Hence why I actually have not finished very many Mario games. I only have Super Mario Sunshine under my belt. Okay, we're just going out this door because I don't know where to find, or entrance I guess. I don't know where to find the one that I came into the woods with. Ooh, that was multiple hearts right in a row. We take that. Look at the little cute cherry blossom trees. I don't know if that's what they are, but you like platforming. There are those folks out there, Chibi. I mean, the platformer game's gotta appeal to somebody. A lot of people, actually. I feel like platforming... Why can't I figure out that the map is X? I feel like platforming has got to be one of the most popular genres, right? Okay, so this is the sanctuary, right? That little spot? Yeah, because that's the graveyard to the right of it. So we're trying to go up, following this path. You have Super Paper Mario as well. Super Paper Mario. I guess that's a platformer, yeah, but it's still an adventure game, but so are the other mainline Mario games, I suppose. Yeah, it's not that I haven't done any platformers, but I was saying as far as Mario games, but you're right, Paper Mario is another Mario game, but I don't think people think of it the same as the other Mario games, you know? It's like its own line, I think. You find platforming stressful? Yeah, same. But people who are good at it, I'm like, oh my god, you're a crazy gamer. Uh-oh. Play... 13, you play FPSs? It's the most relaxing genre. 13 at the same time, playing Valorant. I don't know how the pros do this, it's so stressful! Shooters are boring. Not if you play with me, Chibi. Then you'll have a fun time. Puzzles not for you. Yeah, that's totally fair. They can be really frustrating sometimes. I'm currently trying to play through a puzzle game with my dad and my brothers, and it is definitely not their thing. They're being nice and humoring me and playing through it with me, but like the puzzles aren't fully clicking with them, and then like we're not necessarily playing on a consistent schedule, so sometimes it's been multiple weeks before our next play session. Then they don't really remember any of like the rules to the puzzles that we've learned so far. So then like, you know, we see a hard puzzle show up on the screen and they're like, yeah, I have no idea what to do, like, or you just do it. It's like, oh, okay. So I totally get it. You play with you, but you majorly suck at shooters. I'm not gonna force anybody to play with me, first of all, Chibi, so if you don't want to, you definitely don't have to. I'm not good. I'm really not good at shooters, but I still have a fun time. Thank you for the hydrate! Just ask about Blade. Ask Blade about your accuracy in Left 4 Dead 4. Oof. I should have played that with you guys whenever you were playing, but I don't think I have a way to play that game. Also, thank you for the hydrate and posture check, Yui. Yeah, you suck at puzzles. I'm sure I'm worse at platforming than you are at puzzles, Daniel. Well, yeah, we'll both stay in our own lanes. We're like, yeah, we know what's fun and what we're good at. Y'all be playing on EU servers. We have been playing on EU servers with Leaflet as of late. It's been super fun. And you did say that before, 13. You did say like how stressful it was. You didn't know how the pros did it. You'd be up to play with me? That would be so much fun. You don't have a computer to play stream on? Don't have a computer to play stream on. What do you mean, Chibi? Left 4 Dead 4 uses Half-Life engine, so it's like CSGO. Do you play Left 4 Dead just on Steam or whatever? I guess I thought it was a console game. Oh, I do. Okay. Sorry. I guess I'm ignorant when it comes to Left 4 Dead. It's like CSGO, for real. Oh, okay. I guess I could have played with them.
Pink, you are a second too late. I have failed. Zelda, the soldiers have abducted her. They have taken her to the castle. You must find her before the wizard works his magic. Please, you are our only hope.
Oh boy. I don't think you made it, you guys. So what, now do I finally go to the castle's front door? Because I can't go this way. Maybe I would go into the castle and then I'll escape the castle back the way we actually went. Not the actual game. Just the engine. Gotcha. Way to get the priest guy killed. Are you blaming Zelda for getting the priest guy killed or me for coming too late? These all look like tiny houses for the Minish, by the way. Every single one of these looks like a little door that a little Minish might live in. So cute. To the castle! Gotta kick some butt of the guards here. We'll just ignore the ones that aren't actually in the castle. They don't matter. We need to go south, don't we? I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Yup. Okay. Maybe I can sneak. I think I actually do need to go around. I think I need to go back because right there. Like we can sneak in between the moat where that entrance is, but it doesn't get me to the bridge, does it? Maybe it does. I don't know. Okay, we'll just go down. We'll check. We'll check. You're blaming Zelda. Zelda could have fought harder. What the heck? I don't know. I feel like in these earlier games, Zelda doesn't really do much, right? Isn't she kind of just more of like a... What is it? Maiden in distress. What is it called? Oh, there's a term for it. Whoa! Full hearts, you get this laser sword, finally! Okay, am I actually stuck and I can't go? No, I need to go this way. Ah, okay, I thought this was the part where I jump into the river that I needed the hammer for. Nope, that's way closer to Kakariko. Okay. This is where we want to go now. And it does let me onto the bridge, great. I'm just ignoring. Damsel in distress, thank you. Maiden in distress, close enough. Oh, door just opened for me. ¿Por qué no los dos? What, be strong and be a maiden in distress? Developers didn't know that that was a thing back in these days. Okay, here? Can I jump into those thingies? Blade taught me that you can go into these things. I'm kind of wary of them now whenever I see them. In distress? Zelda is definitely a damsel in distress, but she also is a genuinely powerful figure, often with the Triforce of Wisdom. The MacGuffin of Wisdom. Yeah, that's true, but I feel like... Okay, this now being the oldest Zelda game that I've played, so might be just talking out of ignorance here. I feel like that's a thing in the later games. Like, she shows more of her power in the games that were developed after these, but at least so far, Zelda hasn't really done much other than like call out to me and be like, Link, I need your help. And then she doesn't really do anything. Narrative trope bingo. Gosh darn it. I mean, a little bit, I guess. Okay, so I could push this again and go to the sewers or whatever. But I'm supposed to be looking for Zelda somewhere in here. So I should do that, right? You won't spoilery. Oh, I don't know where to go. This felt like the right way to go. If they put a secret door behind one of these, I'm gonna be mad because I did cut all these curtains last time and they were empty. Okay, that's fine. No door here either. I'm just worried that if I go down here and I head towards the sewers, then I have to go back into the castle because this is like a one-way. Oh, wait, can I not push it anymore? Oh, I can't push it anymore, I think. Oh. Yeah, okay. And it wasn't you push on the chair? I think when we first came in here, I thought you push on the chair and it moves the wall. Oh, it's because the old guy pushed it with me, I think. I'm not strong enough on my own. I feel like she's said to be more powerful than she actually is. Yeah, true as well. Like them just talking up her power, but you never actually get to see her being strong. That's also not my favorite thing. Zelda 1 and 2, she hardly exists, but this game is a gameplay and narrative shift for the entire franchise. And this is like, I feel, what laid the foundation for the rest of it all. Because this is like the classic formula that everybody thinks of. And I think they did do a good job of it here. Top tier Zelda, for sure. Quintessential Zelda. Speaking of Zelda, where is Zelda? Oh yeah, there was this weird barrier thing here before. It's still there. Can I shoot my... What if we go into the Mirrorverse? Oh, I can't go into the Mirrorverse. This way? Woo. Skyward Sword Zelda especially grinds your gears for spoiler reasons. Okay. I know that she leaves the game fairly soon. Like, whenever I did start playing that game, I was really surprised, like, how little she was there for before she's just, like, kidnapped and taken away again. Because I remember Fran just saying, like, oh, I think the relationship between Link and Zelda is so cute in that game. And until Breath of the Wild came out, that was, like, his favorite depiction of Link and Zelda together. And so when I played it, I expected, like, a lot of development between them, but it was really just, like, a few scenes, and then she's already stolen away. Sword the beam. Oh no, I've already... Was it stairs or did I jump? Okay, good, stairs. Don't beam the beam, we gotta sword the beam. Blade, welcome back, look what we got. We're trying to find Zelda. The priest contacted us and said, ah, come help. And then we came and helped, but we were too late. And now Zelda's in the castle. You've only played Wind Waker 13? For real? Oh, hey, would you look at that? If you sword the beam and don't beam the beam, it works. Bruce X Link and Link X item storage, girl, for the win. Chibi's got some ships that she prefers for sure. All right. Oh, are we in another dungeon? Oh god. Oh, okay, this is nice. Don't get hit by the other one though while I'm distracted by this guy. Ah, no, I don't have my beams. My beams. Can they? Oh yeah. Okay, my shield does nothing. Actually, it seemed like it kind of did something. Oh, hitting him does not stop his wind up? That's... I need to actually dodge instead of just ignoring his attack. Don't I? Just trying to brute force it to make it go faster, and it's making me almost die. Classic Aurora. You only played Wind Waker and beat Shadow Link for me. Yes, in my original Ocarina of Time playthrough. 13 was there. Oop. And he did beat Shadow Link for me. That fight. I was struggling, and then he came in and just memed his way through the fight and won. It was so dumb. That's your Legend of Zelda resume. Wow. Dungeon Part 2. Alright, I think I've only got 2 fairies left, but it'll be hopefully good enough. Oh! Look at that. 1 bottle, 1 fairy. Come here. Yes! Keep it in a bottle. I'm probably going to end up using it really fast because I only have a few hearts left on this life, but you never know. We might get healed somewhere. You had to get your sibling to beat Shadow Link for you your first time? Wait, really? We're like the same. Do you know how 13 did it though, Chibi? He literally used the hammer in the end. Your favorite weapon. Maybe it was before you found Lady Justice and knew the power of the hammer, but it would have gotten you through. Literally, the iron boots and the hammer. That's what 13 used. What the heck? Okay, let's see. Do we get hearts? No, we get magic because we're supposed to light the stupid lanterns. I've got so much magic. There's so little use for magic in this game. Trust me, I don't need you to be putting magic in pots that often. Give me hearts. My goodness. And the broken sword. Yeah, true. You did use the broken sword for a bit, but I think you eventually traded it out for the hammer, right? Figured it was the hammer. Yeah, the hammer's OP. Can't beat the hammer. And whenever I do get around to playing Ocarina again, that is how I'm gonna beat it. Because now I know the technique. I'm gonna check every single one of these to see if there's a stupid heart. Yay! Okay. Let's see, do I remember how this looks? Not fully. That was to the door, yeah. Does this do anything? Oh. Sounded like it did a switch somewhere. Oh, nice. Oh, I gotta get the heart. Shoot. I don't know how to get there. Can I get it with my sword? No! It's gonna leave me. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, we gotta light the lantern again. I don't know where I'm going to get to the chest. Right here, literally. But I think the heart wasn't in the same area as the chest. You think you just crouched and poked and that worked for you? Apparently, Chibi and I are the only ones that struggled somehow. Everybody else figured out how to cheese it. Because we were trying to fight it for realsies, treat him like a serious enemy. Everybody else is just memeing. You do get wands you can use and whatnot that use magic. Yeah, later. But right now, I feel like every time they've given me magic, it's because they know that I have stuff to use the lantern for, and they're like, we gotta make sure you can use your lantern, which, yes, I agree. But you're forgetting how much I'm not using my lantern and how much magic I probably still already have. Hammer only run. I don't think I'm good enough for that. Don't worry. You'll have plenty of uses for magic later. Yes, I'm sure I will. Oh, gotcha. Oh my god. See? I don't need that much! Oh, he's following me too closely. Oh, come on. No hearts still. Okay, we'll keep going. Make sure to light all three... Oh. Okay, we're gonna go back and light all three thingies and see what we get. Blade, work is going. Your equipment clogged. It took an hour to get it fixed. Oh no. That's really annoying. Does it force you to stay later or anything, Blade? Because, like, whether the equipment was clogged or not, you still had to finish what you were working on? Or was it like, you have to come back to that tomorrow now and you just spent the day fixing the equipment? Ocarina of Time, the final Ganon, you can't remember how to defeat it. Is it because it's been so long, I guess? Okay, we gotta hurry and get to the last one before the first one runs out. But I lit all three thingies. Is this not where you were talking about, Arya? Does it do something if there are still enemies in there? I know you hit his back end, but you can't get behind him. I was struggling a lot with getting behind certain enemies in Twilight Princess as well. You're supposed to like roll around to the back of them, but the controls for that, because it was like partially motion controls and stuff, was just You like to beat Dark Link, legit too, but it can take a while. I think I would rather just meme it now that I know. Hammer and Din's Fire are the real way to beat Dark Link. Ooh, that sounds smart too. His big fat butt makes it so you can't get behind him. Oh no. Oh, mouse is running out of battery. Give me a second here. You did Din's Fire on Dark Link as well. Sounds like a good strategy. Gotta be out of here by a set time. Okay, so it doesn't force you to stay late. That's good. Some things may not get done. Gotcha. To be fair, it was an end to a 3-heart run challenge? Challenge run? Oh my gosh. I could never. It means that if you even lose 1 heart, it's gonna start beeping at you, probably. Push that block at the bottom. After I've lit all 3? Or, I hope it didn't necessarily have to be after, because, you know, I've done it in the wrong order. Hold on, you're probably thinking of a different room. I don't know, Blade said something about pushing the block, so let's see. Because maybe it will be different. It's probably not the order that I'm supposed to do this in. I'll light that middle one on the way back again, I think. Actually, don't know if I can. Does that restart its timer? Oops. Nope, clearly doesn't. I think I'm gonna miss it. Oh. don't know if it counted. I mean, they technically were all 3 lit for... What did pushing the block at the bottom do? I had pushed that my first time in the room. There's a similar room where the block triggered. Well, maybe it did trigger the chest. But maybe it, because I pushed the block before I could see the chest. I did get a key out of a chest. It's possible that the block like made that chest appear. Yeah. Okay, cool. We just got the key from it. And then we go upstairs. I must have already used the key though because it says I have 0 keys. Even though that looks like a P. Looks like the letter P. Oh. Come on! Oh, heart. Bink. Alright. Fine. We'll keep going. 0p? Yeah, 0p. What the heck does that mean? Oh no. Places to fall down. Not good. Ooh, heart though. Another heart? No. It's funny that you guys have said that you don't need rupees that much in this game, and yet the game chooses to give me rupees so many times in the pots over hearts. I just want it to be kinder to me. Maybe lighting 3 torches in this room does it? Did that guy just fall off the edge on his own? Okay. We have a chest here somewhere? No. Alright, I don't see anything. I pushed the block and I had all 3 torches, so I think we just keep going on this one. In this economy? I know, right? How can I survive with 0p? Please speak for OP. It really is looking like PO rather than OP. Post office? Oh no. Oh no. This is not going well. This is not going well. He's running over the top of me! Jeepers. Oh, look, now I'm P1. Player 1! Aha! Does my sword reach further? I think this sword is a little bit longer. Rupees are only important for side stuff. You need a lot of them for side stuff. Okay. Eventually the main use for rupees will be for blue potions. Do I need to do anything here? No. Just makes it easier, I suppose. Ah yes, the post office, the true heroes of the Zelda universe. I mean, we did have that one guy running around in, not Ocarina, Twilight Princess. I don't think hardly any of the mail he sent was actually necessary to the game. Oh no. Whew, that was close. Alright, what do you have to say?
Listen well, Pink. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return him to his own...
Return? No, find a way to return his own...
evil magic power to him.
Wait, what? We want to give his power to him? To return his own evil magic power to him. So we want to give him evil magic power? Or does his evil magic power make him weaker? Postman-sama! Yeah, that guy! Wind Waker especially has lots of mail. Oh, true, yeah, Wind Waker does have mail as well. Tennis! Okay, this is gonna be one of those bosses where you have to hit the ball back and forth. I'm fully expecting to get a game over before I go into that boss, by the way. Oh, that guy's coming from a bad angle! Bad angle! You lost me? Really, bro? He was like, where'd the guy? Where did he go? I don't see him. Okay. I think it's just gonna be one of those hit back and forth dealies. Bombs. Money. Heart. A key? Oh yeah, there's a locked door there, huh? Can he probably hit me? Oop. Ah, no! I didn't see the last bat there. Dang it. I was doing a little bit better. I was finally, like, getting some health back. Shoot. Okay, so they gave me bombs and arrows. Okay. Tennis, eh? The 2 hearts that they gave me. I think I used them both on these enemies. Embrace your inner Serena. Serena Williams? That's what you call the Majora's Mask postman. Oh, from Majora's. I was thinking the guy from Twilight Princess. You always follow him around pretending Link is trying to get info of Keifo's location from him. Alright, 3 different dudes. That guy really charges at ya. Ah! Didn't hit nobody. Okay. I already have fought 2 of these guys. I would really like to not use a fairy before the boss, and I hope they let me heal. But I feel like you can't just fight the wizard now. Like, there's gotta be the rest of the game, right? Ah. Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Majora's Mask have the same postman. I don't think I realized that. That's cute. Really? Oh, I was thinking Wind Waker was on that list, and I was like, really? The same guy? How are you just gonna sit right on top of me? That makes no sense! Oh, I needed more heart. Dang it! He's not a postman in Ocarina, just some guy running around like a wild rabbit. Really? Like a wild rabbit. Oh, goodbye. And goodbye to any hearts that I might have been able to get from him. Nope. Couldn't be so lucky. Okay. How many stairs are there in this castle anyway? No hearts! Bruh. Wizard! Oh, dang it. I wanted it without the text.
Ah, Pink, I have been waiting for you.
Oops, I didn't mean to take another screenshot.
I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda.
Uh-oh. At least they made the beeping stop for the cutscene.
Ho, ho, ho. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Ho, ho, ho. Now I must go.
Oh. Well, he left. Now he must go. Go where? Oh, here.
Oh, so you mean to say you could, like...
Sorry. I was reading this almost as like a Valley Girl. You mean to say you would like me to be totally beaten or something like that? Totally destroyed?
I can make your wish come true.
I'm certainly gonna die. What is, oh, tennis. This is just like in so many other Zelda games. But Four Swords Adventure for sure has this whole deal. Oh, he's not gonna hit it back at me? I guess is that Ganon's thing more so? That he hits it back at you? So every other... Woo! I got so lucky, it went around me! But I was gonna say, every other time I've fought a boss like this in Zelda, he usually hits it back at you. So this guy, I guess, just can't figure that out. Uh-oh. That hasn't hit me the first couple times that I swung at it. Yeah, okay. I think it depends on my angle. If I'm straight on like this, it seems to be fine. That's random! I guess I need to go very much out of the way? If he goes to the top, it will almost always be lightning. Okay. I was gonna say, I need to go out of the way, but how do I know it's gonna be lightning? Because if he's, you know, aiming at me what I want, like that. thing that I now missed. Obviously I have to be in front of him. So this is not the top. Of course. Alright. So next time it's the blue thing, I think I'm just gonna try and dodge it. Oh, never mind. I'm bad at dodging it. Okay, so that's probably gonna be lightning. Yes. Okay, thank you for that tip. Ooh. It's blue, I'm still gonna hit it. No! Oh, that's the first time that has missed. There we go. I don't know, honestly, now how that didn't hit me the first few times. Kind of confusing. Ice is the real danger, so watch the ball color. Oh!
Well met, like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world.
He don't know I got the moonstone. Oh, hey, this is the pyramid thingy I saw on the map.
Pink, it is I, Sahasrahara. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. The place where you now stand was the golden land, but evil power turned it into the dark world. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the light world, you must win back the golden power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Ganon sent to the dark world. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have powers that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Pink, I can rely on only you. Please, make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you.
Wowee, thanks for Sahasrahara, I think. Ding dong ding! Attention please, it is now 9:30 p.m. EST. Anime night is starting in an hour. Be sure to get your snacks and beverages ready. Thank you, that is all. Ding dong ding! Thank you, Chibi! That's true. Actually, this is probably a really good stopping place, because we just beat... I was about to say Ganon. The wizard! Jim. Yeah, we just beat Jim. Exactly. Aganim is totally pronounced Aganim. Aganim. Got it. Do not use the mirror. It is a pain to get back into the dark world at this point in the game. For now, just go to the east and get into the dungeons. Oh, save state is a good idea as well. Yeah, let's do that. Create suspend point. We're gonna replace this one. So if I save and quit, I guess I can test it now since we just made a save state. But if I save and quit, does it allow me to start in the dark world? Let's see. Save and quit here will bring you, oh, right back here. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna test it real quick, but I believe you. Pink. Pink link. Oh yeah. Oh, it doesn't even ask me. Yeah, you'll be forced to stop at the top. Forced to start at the top of the pyramid. I'm assuming it's because I have no other places where I could start up in the dark world. This is the new dark world spawn. Yeah, so I have no options right now. Okay. Great. So I think I am just gonna leave it here. This gives plenty of time for dinner before anime night. So yeah, just as a reminder to folks who didn't hear the announcement at the start of stream, we are having anime night tonight where we will be finishing up Farming Life Another World. It was a really short show, only 12 episodes. So we're gonna be watching the last 4 episodes of that tonight. And then at some point later this week, we'll either vote or I'll pick out a movie that we'll watch for next anime night. And then after that, we'll vote on a new show. But yeah, so we have that going on tonight, and then tomorrow we have a Magic Commander happening in the Discord as another little event, so lots of fun stuff. Eventually we'll have more ways to spawn into the Dark World, but that requires the first Dungeon World item. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, this is all new territory for me now. I had no idea about saving the 7 maidens or whatever. I'm pretty sure I died on the boss in the Tower of Hera, there's a chance that I got to fight the wizard, but I don't really remember doing that fight, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I died on that hamburger. So, yeah, pretty exciting. Now we're finally into the new stuff. Thanks for streaming, of course. Gonna send details about the image package. Okay, Arya. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and go to my thanks for coming screen. There we go. Thanks so much for playing this game again with me today. I think, at least right now, I'm gonna say that this whole week is gonna be Zelda. Because yeah, I think I want this game to be another one where we do Stardew every other Thursday rather than every single Thursday. But since I didn't have a stream at all last Thursday, that one just kind of doesn't count. So I think that both Wednesday and Thursday, I think will be more Zelda. As far as what I'm feeling right now, I guess subject to change potentially, but I think that's what's gonna happen. Corlina's on! I haven't gotten to raid Corlina in so long! Yay! Just playing some Guild Wars. Raiding Corlina. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. And I will see some of y'all shortly for anime night, and I'll see some of y'all tomorrow for Magic, and I'll see some of y'all on Wednesday for more Zelda. Have a good one, everybody. Bye!